Welcome to the Georgia Avenue Podcast. I'm Trevor.
I'm Vic.
I'm the guest.
What's your name, motherfucker?
Hey, guest.
The chemist.
The chemist. That's going to be the
chemist.
name of the motherfucking episode right
Chemist. Already
The
figured it
chemist.
out.
Harry Price.
there. HP.
Harry Price.
Hewlett Packard.
The real HP.
Wow.
The real, no, that's fuck Hewlett Packard. It's the real motherfucker.
That's what I was saying. The real HP, not Hewlett Packard.
Yeah.
Some trash-ass computer system from the 90s.
Well, there's a lawsuit.
I'm just talking trash.
I'm trying to remember back.
Allegedly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to remember back when the first time I met this black motherfucker.
All right. So we were sitting across the bar.
How long ago?
I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe 6 years, maybe.
Bitch, COVID was 2020. It was before COVID.
I said 6 years, didn't I?
He did.
Okay, 6 years ago.
Yeah, not 4 or 5. 4 or
Not
5.
4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm wrong about that. But like 4, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. But I would come in, and I always have my seat. I have my
In the
space
corner.
in the corner.
So you so fucking used to being in the goddamn corner.
I'm in the corner because I get the view. I can see everything unfold before me, and I feel safe, you see.
Okay.
And you would sit over there with Jim and Tom and Rags and all them. And I'd look across, have a beer, and we would just go like this.
So when I met you, it was a year or two before. Vic didn't start hanging around until right around 2020, right? Regularly.
I didn't go 2020 because of COVID.
Right, no, right. But before then, your spot
His
used to
wife
be,
wouldn't let his ass out the house.
it used to be the Pule.
When that bitch got out the house, he he looked like
No, I would.
Remember the Pule?
Yeah,
but
but
I
I
a
would.
lot of time over there.
That sweet
next to the jukebox.
That.
Am I saying that right? Pule?
Yeah, but even before that, it was
Yes.
the Blind Pig pub.
That's right.
No, yeah,
You're right.
Yeah,
Blind Pig.
You're right. That motherfucker used to sit over there on that goddamn church bench.
yeah. By the jukebox.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the pew. You said on the pew.
I said
On the
Pule.
Yeah, I
I
was like
meant
pew.
Pule. I was like, that's why am I saying it that right? Am I
Jewish.
saying that right?
Yeah, the pew. Right.
He's Jewish. He don't know what it is.
By pool table.
Yeah.
Right. That's where I would sit.
Yeah, that used to be your spot before the
right.
corner.
Before they took, because when they took the pew away, I had to go.
You had no other choice.
I had to go to the corner.
When did they take
right.
that away? Who took that away? What happened there?
That bitch was splitting.
should we start
It was
a,
splitting and
Yeah.
pinching
Should we-
women's
Oh,
ass and shit. And
Yeah, they were scared somebody was going to hurt
they
themselves.
wasn't worried about it pinching
But that was a nice
Harry's
spot.
ass. It was just when other people's ass started.
That was a
getting
nice
pinched.
spot though, man.
Yeah,
'Cause I
yeah.
would sit there and then I would play the music
Yeah.
on the jukebox.
Feed that motherfucker.
Because you always like putting the money in.
You know, it's actually, you know, I do spend money, but the reason I do it is because I feel like I can modulate the atmosphere. People don't even know it.
Right. Well, I guess the comment I was getting at was, I think we talked a week or however long ago about it, but you don't use the app for the jukebox.
No, I don't. I'm
Even though
old
you
school. I'm old
Even
school.
though you spend a lot of money on that jukebox, and if you use the app, you get like 10 bonus credits for every $1 you spend or something.
Yeah, I know.
But,
Yeah,
right on.
But I'm old school. I'm old
Yeah,
school
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
old school
right.
like that.
Yeah.
So the Blind Pig is where you were hanging out before Pacific Hall opened. That used to be my main place too.
Yeah, no, I used to play. There was a guitar. There was like a group of us that would get together on like Wednesday or Thursday nights and jam session. Most of them are dead now. It's crazy.
Oh, damn.
They had a bass player, Dale. He's dead. Eric, Eric, the guitar. He's dead. People, you know, got sick and stuff like that. And Ed, the keyboardist. But we would go in and we play, and I would take over and play keyboards
Keys?
and stuff like that. And you know, we were just open jam, you know.
Yeah.
So I did that for probably 3 or 4 years.
Wow. Must have been during a period of time when I was living away when I wasn't frequenting there.
It was nice, you know. It was nice. People come in and sit down. You know, like Scott McIntyre. You heard that name, Scott
that name,
McIntyre.
yeah.
He's a drummer. He would come in. Yeah, he would join us too, and then he does other things now. You know what I'm saying? But
Like plays drums in Sanford or something.
you know. But yeah, so I don't play music like that anymore because I was always playing everybody else's music.
Yeah. Never your own.
Nobody wanted to play my music. You know,
Why not?
He had a chance.
I think it was just because they didn't want to learn how to do it.
You had a chance
That's
to showcase your fucking music. Yeah, I remember you did that music event, and you were right on fucking Georgia Avenue. Harry Price. Talk about that, Harry.
Nah.
You know what? I remember.
If you do YouTube, there were 2 years there, and that's when I really started bowing out and not doing it anymore. But they used to have this thing, the Florida Harmonica Championship, over in New Smyrna Beach at the Beachside Tavern.
Yeah.
And they had it rigged so the people who were professionals, of course, would win. But I would sign up and I wouldn't not jam. But if you did it on YouTube, but it would do 2 songs with the band, no rehearsal, just cold.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice time to surprise people.
Yeah.
There is no real fucking.
But I never.
There's no real rehearsing harmonica. I mean, you just gotta. If you harmonica, you like feeling that shit. You just grab your shit and just go. I had an uncle that walked around with his harmonica all the fucking time in a popka, and that motherfucker would be sitting. We'd be sitting out at a fucking bar or something, and some music would come on. That bitch would grab his shit and just go to jamming. There's no real like.
No, it's a wonderful instrument because it lets you connect all that emotion, and you can get all that emotion out.
Yeah. Willie was talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep all my harmonicas in a Tupperware container, and I carry it. It's like a Tupperware cake container.
Yeah.
And I got all the harmonicas for each key.
It's a black. That's called a black harmonica case. Because Willie came on here, he had his shit organized in a motherfucking.
I got the belt.
Cowskin.
I have a belt.
Oh, he has a holster.
Yeah, I got a belt for sure. But I got.
How many scales can you do on one harmonica? So I know different keys, different harmonicas for different keys. Like, how many scales are possible on one given harmonica?
Well, a harmonica is one scale.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
So a C major is C major.
Sure. So a C major harmonica.
You can do all sorts of stuff with it, But like I got some slides, that little slide thing, and that opens up basically the whole keyboard of the piano.
Oh, nice.
It wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me if I wouldn't bring this motherfucking shit up.
Oh, here we go. Where are we going now? Already?
Yeah.
Man.
So this black
10
motherfucker.
minutes in.
So this black motherfucker came early. Promised us days ago.
Oh, shit.
I got some good cheese. I got some good sharp cheddar.
Aging it for 6 months?
I did.
I've been aging it. Me and my wife, we been throw that shit in the back of the refrigerator.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
I messed up, man. I messed up. I know. I'm not gonna let them finish, man.
I ain't done.
I'm gonna interrupt this. I'm not gonna let you finish.
Oh,
man.
you can cut in if you want to, motherfucker. I'm gonna sit back and let you do your thing, and I'm coming right back with what I got to
All
say.
right, go on ahead. I can take the pain.
This motherfucker said, "Yeah, I got some cheese. I'm gonna bring my harmonicas. We gonna jam."
It happens.
I'm old, man. I forgot.
And then this is a good segue into what we had for dinner. It was great. Trevor made some fucking burgers. They were fucking awesome.
Those were very nice.
But they were supposed to be topped with
cheddar.
Some good, sharp government. Government. Not government.
What's that? But it's a big block.
Not government. Government.
Oh my God! Oh. It's a big block of Hoffman's cheese, big block, and it lasts for like.
Where's Hoffman's cheese come from? Is that
It's like
that's German.
It's like it's like Wisconsin or something like that, but it's a huge, and so we get it. Oh, it's great, man.
Go to Gaps or something? Or?
No.
My wife ordered it from Hoffman's.
Oh, you ordered straight up from him.
Nice. Yeah. Because then it's if I had a deli, I would be slicing it and meat slicer. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all getting off topic right now.
Are we?
All right, yeah.
We're talking about cheese.
All right, podcast world, listen up.
Those burgers were good though. Yeah.
All right, podcast world, listen up.
Thanks, Tom.
All of us been to school. All of us have had to take tests through school, and we know that if you make below a motherfucking 70, your ass failed.
Below 70 what? 1,000?
No.
70 what?
On a test score.
Oh, a test score. My bad.
So we gave this motherfucker 4 things to bring. He had 4 things to do.
Oh, he's still going at this.
Yeah.
Those pickles were good though, so I feel like that counts for a bonus.
Yeah, whatever. This motherfucker was supposed to bring deviled eggs.
Oh, fuck deviled eggs.
Government cheese. Pickles.
Check.
Hot sauce. Nah.
Check.
How many motherfucking things we got? We ain't got no motherfucking cheese. He at 75% now. This motherfucker about to fail. All he need is 5 more motherfucking points. His ass is going back to the 3rd grade.
Oh man,
Third
back to
grade.
the 3rd grade. Wow, that's hard, man.
Yeah, that's hard. That's
I
hard.
realize we're on a 4th grade scale here.
No,
That's
third,
hard,
3rd grade a motherfucker.
That's hard, man.
Yeah.
That's hard.
But no, hang on.
Oh, you're still going, okay.
He only got
okay.
4 items, so it's like 25 points each.
All right. We'll let you really digest
25
this
points
here.
each.
Vic's angry, man.
No motherfucking cheese. No motherfucking hot sauce. This bitch got a whopping score of 50. And he's sitting over here smiling. You take that report card back home to your mama, she gonna whoop your ass.
Wear me out.
Yeah. Whoop.
Go get the switch.
This motherfucker be.
Go
if
get
he-
the switch.
If he had a report card to bring home with, he had a 50. This bitch got made a motherfucking 50.
It's happened.
You all say this. That egg dip.
You
was,
be trying to
that,
come
that
up with
egg
all
dip,
kind of. You
that
come up
egg
with.
dip was great though.
Yeah, the egg.
Despite
I forgot.
despite the greatness of deviled eggs, sometimes we can't.
I
finish the
rescued it,
project.
man, because I couldn't make those deviled eggs. So I turned it into something useful.
Yeah, yeah.
The egg dip was good.
What a good
mixed-
cook
But
does.
is the egg good? Is the egg dip good enough to overcompensate for the motherfucking hot sauce? No.
We had Harry hot sauce here anyway.
And you know what I said? I said I can go back home and get some. I said I can go back home and get it.
We'll stop this bitch right now.
And
Pause.
Stop that. Pause. Hit pause.
and I was told, no, you don't have to do that, man. You don't have to do that. Because Tom said, yeah, we got some of your, and he did.
Yeah,
It was.
and it was good.
What about the cheese?
I messed that up, man.
Yeah.
I messed that up.
Yeah, the cheese is a disappointment. But what are
That
you gonna
burger
do?
would have been. That burger was good,
Burger was very good.
and it was good with the cheese that we had.
Yeah.
And it would have been great if you wouldn't have brought up the other motherfucking cheese.
Well, you know what?
But when you
man?
brought the other cheese up, it took me back to my childhood.
Which cheese?
I disappointed
The
you.
government.
Oh, that last time he brought cheese.
No,
Came in a box.
he ain't bring it. You ain't never seen it.
Oh, I thought
You
said it
ain't
brought
never
you
gonna
back-
see it.
You said it would have brought you back to your
It
childhood.
was good.
No, it did. The thought of it brought me back to my
I
childhood.
got you.
Because when I was growing up as a kid, that was a staple. That was a every month government issued.
See the mic boxes? That's what it came in.
Wow,
It was two. Yeah,
that's big.
2 of them. Boom, boom.
Is that 4 pounds? At least.
Hey, man.
Probably.
It was American cheese, you know.
It was from Wisconsin. It was good cheese.
It was good cheese. It was damn good cheese.
Yeah. And we every day in the summer when my parents were off at work, we have so many motherfucking grilled cheese sandwiches. We put cheese on every motherfucking
Grilled
thing.
cheese and fried bologna sandwiches with,
With cheese,
I used to just like mayo,
potted meat with cheese,
mayo and cheese on white bread.
sardines with cheese,
Everything with cheese,
hyena sausage with cheese,
macaroni and cheese.
and but now that was
that
the
was the
shit.
bomb right there, man.
That was the shit.
Macaroni and cheese. I sent you a picture of some macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that government cheese.
You missed it?
I made some macaroni and cheese not too long ago. I sent you a picture.
How'd you do
Yeah,
it?
you did. You did. You did.
Bake
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Did you bake it? What do you do? What do you do? What's your favorite kind of?
Of course, I
mac and
made
cheese?
it.
No, bake it. Did you bake it?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey,
did.
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
did.
whoa,
I
whoa,
did.
whoa.
I don't like baked macaroni personally. It's,
Whoa, whoa.
it's-
Whoa.
most
whoa.
of the time people do it, it comes out dry.
Hang
right?
on.
So I mean,
No.
how's yours?
Well,
That's
they're,
not.
they're
no.
different styles. You can have more of a custard,
Right.
and you can have more of a wet sauce, like
Sure.
you know. So mine is somewhere in between.
That's good. That's good. I'm used to dry like
The cheese protects the dry, keeps you from getting dry. You put the cheese across the motherfucking top. All the shit underneath is wet.
I'm gonna find this picture for you.
yeah, and it should kind of be the pasta should be
The
tossed
cheese
in a
on
little
the
bit of
top.
cheese sauce.
The cheese on the top
Yeah.
protects that motherfucker.
I mean, who are you talking to here?
I'm
Think
gonna
I
find.
ain't never made mac and cheese in bulk?
Yeah, but you ain't never made no real
There's
mac
some
and
bread
cheese.
pudding.
No? You
That's
don't
some
think
bread
so?
pudding
No.
I made.
Why not?
Some bread pudding I made,
You don't got the
It
background.
looks delicious.
of course. And there's a strawberry glaze I made with it.
You hold on.
Yeah. Trevor, let me tell you
Got a
something, man.
strawberry glaze with that bread pudding?
Oh yeah, man.
Trevor,
What kind of bread do you use for your bread pudding?
Whatever was available.
Whatever's available. That's usually the go-to.
Trevor,
What's up? Let's get
listen up. Listen up.
What's this about me not making mac and cheese properly?
You make mac and cheese, but you make mac and cheese the way you eat mac and cheese.
Oh man.
There is no motherfucking way There is no motherfucking way. And I ain't talking about no chef.
Well,
Just an average elderly black woman making mac and cheese. You can't touch them motherfuckers. Go sit your ass.
what do
in
they
the
do?
corner.
What do they do? I'm
What the
just
fuck they
curious.
do?
You don't know what they do?
They don't know what they
Not
do.
an elderly black woman?
You ain't got no exactly. And there ain't no fucking recipe and no 2 ounces of this and a fucking tablespoon of that.
There's some
None of
roasted
that.
chicken I made.
Lemon?
None of that. Tell him. Tell him.
That's
Tell him, Harry.
that's some lasagna I made.
Tell him, Harry.
I'm looking for
mac and cheese.
there's some chicken and rice.
Tell him, Harry.
made.
Oh, very nice. Whole chicken.
Get back on that
legs.
motherfucking mac and cheese, Harry.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for
We're
it.
getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh, those are my sweet rolls I made.
Damn, Harry.
Scratch.
That bitch
When you
ain't
got
made
time to
home
work?
mac and cheese.
Got to eat, man.
Or do you work in your home kitchen?
We got to eat. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. You guys eat. I mean, with you cooking, that kind of stuff.
Hey, man, got to eat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should,
man,
should always eat well, too.
yeah, you know. Oh, my tamales.
Oh, see, now I'm gonna tell him about how his tamales ain't nothing like Jose's mom.
Exactly.
Shout out to Eddie. We love you.
Exactly. And with good fucking
But I don't know
cause
if that's true
because
because I haven't had his tamales.
his black ass can't make tamales as good as a damn Mexican.
I don't try. I just make them the way I make them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the mac and cheese.
Yeah, I had the picture. I'm looking for the mac
You're
and
saying
cheese.
the best mac and cheese, no matter what, even if it's the worst mac and cheese, it's still gonna be better than.
Man, people
Indian
guard their
guys.
Oh my God,
Fuck yeah.
people guard their recipes, man.
What do you think
yeah.
that is? Do you guard your recipes? How do you feel about that? Because like I know people, and some people, it's like that's what your worth is. You know, if you give that away, then what are you worth to anybody? But I think recipes should be good. Recipes should be shared and spread around.
Fight me on the mac and cheese, man. Get that bitch to Mike. This motherfucker want to be on the mic so goddamn bad. Just come and say one thing, man.
Do I guard recipes?
Come and say one thing you want to
Yeah.
say.
How do you feel about garden recipes?
No, just come and say one thing you want to say.
I've really been looking forward to this podcast. It's going as I expected.
Yeah. Is that what you wanted to say?
That's what he wanted to
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
Because this bitch still flipping in his phone. I don't know what you're looking for.
I'm looking for the mac and cheese, man.
But yeah, so about garden recipes, like I mean, do you have recipes that you think should be guarded, or like?
I don't got no recipes. I ain't no goddamn cook. I just cook what I cook, and then I keep fucking moving.
Yeah, but
I don't profess to be like a.
But if your kids
the
come
best-
over, if your kids come over and want to cook with you, like you're gonna show them what you know,
When
or
my,
teach them, right?
when my kids come over, they come over because they like how I do what I do.
yeah,
Whatever it is I'm cooking,
they've
they like
never
how.
they've never
That's-
expressed an interest in learning
Yeah, of course,
or watching.
absolutely.
Yeah, and you're not shy to share that.
No, absolutely not.
maybe because
They're
it's
my
family,
kids.
maybe that's different. But
Yeah,
So
but what I'm saying is this.
what are you saying, Vic?
All I'm saying is this. Macaroni and cheese. I don't know where the fuck it started. In Italy, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. All I know is
I don't think that's an Italian dish.
I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking pasta. But at any rate, my fucking grandmother and my mom and all my aunts, when it comes to motherfucking macaroni and cheese
I'll never touch it.
or potato salad
Hold on now.
or potato
Hold
salad,
on now.
your ass make potato salad and it's good. But it's nothing like potato salad that I fucking grew up eating.
I'm sorry.
And it will never be.
It'll never be.
I wish it could be. I've literally had other people come up to me before and
Yeah,
tell me
yeah,
that
yeah.
the potato
So
salads
I'm-
remind them of their grandma's potato salad.
I'm gonna intervene here.
I hope
for a
someday.
second.
I hope someday I can do one dish like that for you.
Yeah.
Just because I'd like to
I'm
accomplish
gonna
that.
intervene. I'm gonna intervene. You know
Okay.
why? You know
This is what
why?
we need video at right here.
You know why it can't ever be the same? Because they're all unique. That's why.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
What you grew up with is what you grew up with. What I grew up with is what I grew up with. What you grew up with is what you grew up with, or what you know how to make.
What kind of fucked up
And-
shit are you talking about?
I'm serious, man.
Yeah, he's
Nobody
right.
shared recipes. You watched people cook, and you saw this is what a teaspoon is. This is what this is. This is what your mama did. And this is what your grandmama did. And this is how your daddy did the grill. And you watched and you learned.
Now that's a fire.
And you watched and you learned.
Yeah.
People would write stuff down. I got a whole box of recipes.
The
I
problem.
would never even. I would only follow the recipe to make sure I had the ingredients, and after that, it's all about.
No one should ever follow a
Does
recipe.
it?
The difference
No,
is.
What
No.
you just said. What you just said is correct.
Yeah, you got to make sure you have the ingredients.
You have the ingredient, the base ingredient.
Right.
There can always be substitutions or alternatives. You take things away that don't work for what you're trying to
Then
accomplish.
it's how does it taste the way I want it to taste?
The basic difference is this, guys. I don't know what the fuck y'all was raised up at, but a lot of the fucking elderly people that I grew up around, a lot of the motherfuckers couldn't even read. How the fuck you gonna write a recipe and keep a recipe? They couldn't read, but they could fucking cook.
And then that's why it's important to watch. And we were always in the kitchen. And like you'd have other rooms in the house. People come over there, always in the kitchen, man. Always in the kitchen. Because
A lot of people take a lot of shit for granted. I'm a little bit passionate right now. I'm a little bit fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know what the word I'm looking for is right now, but a lot of the motherfucking elderly people that I grew up around as a kid could not fucking read.
that's not. Hey, that
You talking about writing down a fucking recipe and did you get the recipe? Fuck no, I ain't get the recipe. There ain't no goddamn recipe. They knew exactly how much shit they put in their mac and cheese or their fucking potato salad, and that was it.
so
Now, if that shit was passed down, it was because your ass was in the kitchen
you were right, and you were watching, or they
licking the bowl after they make the fucking
Right.
shit for the cake,
Right.
and then you fucking licking the goddamn
Right.
bowl.
Gonna get salmonella.
a perfect example.
Never
is-
happened.
A perfect
No,
example.
me neither. Yeah,
Yeah, never
You just
happened.
eat raw cookie dough all the time. Yeah, you never want that. Though.
We went to my oldest sister. She lives out in Wyoming.
By the way, this episode is about music. Keep going, Harry.
The music of food. The music of food, baby.
Yeah, food is music.
The music of food. So
you're going to your aunties?
No, my sister, my oldest sister. She's 12 years older than I am.
She's in Winter Park.
No, she's in the one that's in Winter Park in Orlando is 10 years older than I am.
Okay.
You're the baby?
I
Not
am
to get off track.
I am the baby.
Oh,
Yeah, I
nice.
am the baby.
I knew
You
it.
mean not to get
I
off
knew
track?
it.
We've been off track.
From a story, I meant.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So
Continue.
anyway, so a couple of years back, it was just before COVID, we took my daughter out to see her cousins and everything because we would always try to keep in touch, and we always keep in touch and stuff. And Frances was making for Thanksgiving. It's a big spread, man, big spread. She's making some macaroni and cheese, and I got the pictures.
Somewhere.
And she had my daughter, her grandchildren in the kitchen showing them how to make macaroni and cheese.
That's the shit.
And the big thing was, does it taste right? Does it taste right? And they were mixing it, and Frances would come through and taste, and she's, no, you got to put some more cheese. No, you got to put some more mustard in it.
Yeah, damn right.
And finally, and I'm sitting there, I'm laughing, but she was, in her way, she was
Passing
handing it down.
Yep.
Yeah.
She was handing it. That was wonderful. And I made some gumbo, and my sister and I would cook. We do all this cooking and stuff. Just passing it down.
Yeah.
That's the music, man.
And
the music.
sometimes grandma's mac and cheese is great, right? But maybe I want to taste my sister's version of grandma's mac and cheese.
You can do that, and you can do
Because
that.
when it comes to the uniqueness that you were talking about a few minutes ago,
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite things about food is that you can put a little bit of yourself into it. I know it sounds crazy and doesn't even really make sense, but you can put a little bit of yourself into it and speak through it, say things with it.
It's not crazy because that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think people say, "Man, that reminds me of"?
Right.
That takes me back. Because
That's the best thing you can do.
This
Yeah.
remembers everything.
The few times I've heard, like about the potato salad guy, the few times that's happened to me, it's like, oh my God, like, I didn't think I really cared. I was always too cool to care or whatever, right? About what anyone thought about this or that, as long as it was good. But when you can touch someone like that, it's crazy. Through just something simple as food. We could have served Publix potato salad and everybody would have been fine.
Yeah.
and
No,
happy.
not everybody would have been fine.
Would anyone
but,
have complained?
We'd have been all right.
Well, that's
Probably
because
not,
we would have been
but
polite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but it still would have been there would have been no like outbursts,
Yeah.
right? Except for maybe me, but
I was up in the Publix in Norman Beach the other day,
Which one? The one on A1A or the one?
Yeah, the one on Granada. Yeah.
On Granada. Okay, yeah. I
And
used to live out there just off Granada and John Anderson.
I had to get some food, and I was staying overnight.
Black ass doing them Granada at Publix. Getting motherfucking potato
It used to be a
salad.
Lucky's Market. That's
buying
what Lucky's
potato
Market.
salad.
I was a Lucky's Market.
I was enjoying the fact that I could do it.
Nice.
That motherfucker was buying potato salad.
So what were you doing out there? Yeah.
So I
You were
was
at the Publix?
So yeah, I was at Publix. I had to get some dinner, and I was like, okay, and I went to the deli, and I was like, some chicken wings, and then I went there, dude. They had some fucking chicken wings, $17.85. I said, what the fuck is that? You got to be out of your
20?
mind. Dude,
For
I was
20?
like,
20.
It was a 20-pack, right?
You got to be
That
out
was
of
a
your
20-pack?
mind, man.
Wingettes.
I don't know. I didn't buy it.
I didn't even count them. I didn't even see how many was in there.
I was like, $17.
Yo, so how much do you pay for 10 wings at a restaurant?
I don't know.
How much
'Cause
would you
normally
pay?
don't-
You're gonna pay
Not 17.
Oh my God.
But guess what? You're gonna pay about 17 at a restaurant for 10.
I went through and I was like, well, okay, I get it, but that's ridiculous. Y'all are crazy.
Publix, yeah.
You've lost your mind. And I'm sitting there talking to myself
You
out
were
loud.
where were you again? Where were you again?
Over on Granada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's. I think Granada has I think there's a street tax.
Oh,
Like,
my
if you
God.
buy anything on Granada Avenue, there's like a 7% tax rate.
So I went through and I found a fried chicken that was like $8.
Oh.
It was cut in half.
Okay.
Fried chicken, like 8 pieces, and it was like $8, $9.
Okay, quartered, yeah.
And I was like, wow. So yeah, I bought that.
Yeah.
So were you out there on leisure? Were you out there in Ormond for leisure or work?
Yeah.
Getting some beers? You hit up any good breweries or anything? Or
No, I was.
fun?
So we had a staycation.
Okay.
Yeah, a little condo staycation.
Right. Okay, I remember that now. Yeah. Right on.
I was trying to take in.
So you did-
some quiet space, some quiet time before I start back to work.
So you didn't go get the motherfucking potato salad and come home and spice that shit up?
No, but I did buy a bottle of Louisiana hot sauce. For
I got
my
a
chicken,
cousin.
boy.
Dude, Louisiana hot sauce.
I got a cousin who, his mom, every time there's like some family shit going on and she's cooking, and they'll call me up and I go over and grab some food. And I'm always enthused about the fucking potato salad. And then one day he and I were fishing, and this motherfucker said, "Man, you know what the fuck that is you eating?" I said, "No." He said, "Hey, this motherfucking Publix goddamn potato salad, and she's fucking spicing that shit up."
Here's some celery salt. Put some celery salt.
Little paprika.
I told my lady, I was like, damn, I love this motherfucking potato salad. He said, man, that is fucking Publix potato salad.
That's for the Publix 109 over there.
She buy that shit, you bring it home.
That's cold.
She put that shit in a bowl and she adds some shit to it.
You just put her shit on blast.
Yeah, man.
Chop
Calling
up
her
some
out.
celery, add a little bit of relish.
He'll hear it. She
That's
won't.
fine. I love potatoes.
He listens, but she don't.
I spent many years trying to find the same flavor I have for potato salad that my mama would make.
What do you think it is?
You put eggs in
Did you
it?
ever find it?
Oh yeah.
What kind of
I haven't
potatoes?
found.
Do you put eggs in your potato salad?
Matched
No.
Yet. She used to put olives, little pimento stuffed olives up in that bad boy.
Pimento, olives, and a potato
Yeah,
salad.
oh,
Okay,
yeah,
but hold on.
man.
I'm sorry. Can we start?
yeah,
Can we start from the beginning of that because I love pimentos.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
So can
would.
you walk me through it? You don't got to give away the recipe. You can protect it.
Yeah, she used potatoes.
Any kind of potato, russet, gold, whatever, red, whatever was available.
Back
Okay.
then, there were no gold
I know,
potatoes.
I know.
Yeah,
and
no, we just have
I
motherfucking-
realize I'm privileged and opportune. So
No, you
I
just
can-
live in a different time, man.
Yeah,
that's
that's
all.
what I'm saying.
You're
That's what I'm
not.
saying.
Yeah, don't think
I can go to the market and there's 16 different types of potatoes.
It was white potato and red potato.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
It's,
Fair
listen,
You know.
Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
What was
Yeah.
whatever we had, and
Yeah.
so and then
it ain't always the whole bag ain't have to be fucking good. You could be some bad ones in the goddamn bag. You toss them bitches
you
out the way.
core
If there was
'em
some
out.
bad spots on the goddamn
Yeah.
potato, you
Always
cut them
is.
bitches off and
Right.
keep motherfucking moving.
That's how you do it.
and then she'd have mayonnaise,
Mm-hmm.
celery.
Mustard,
Yeah, but she used dry mustard powder.
salad
okay.
cubes.
Okay.
Yes, and then onion, and we had pickle. She would use
Like a dill?
sometimes dill, relish,
Relish.
chop it up, and she would always use the juice.
Yeah. Like good vinegar. You got to add some vinegar.
And,
a little vinegar.
vinegar, and obviously salt and pepper
Vinegar?
and shit.
Well, the pickle, I was saying the pickle juice.
Yeah,
is vinegar.
yeah,
So
and,
a little vinegar.
salt, pepper, and
And pimento.
the green pimento stuffed olives.
Yeah.
And she chopped those up.
Pimento. Pimento stuffed olives. Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Chicago?
That's olives and pimentos.
Yeah, but Mama was from Florida. But
That's pretty
anyway,
interesting.
nonetheless. And oh man, it was.
Mhm.
I'm biased, right? Can you hear me? Am I talking right?
Yeah.
All right.
What?
I'm biased, but that was like that's the flavor, man. I just always try to recreate the flavors that I loved growing
You haven't
up.
got there yet?
Not for that. Like that bread pudding I made recently. That
Well, what kind of mayo
I'm
was
not
she
that
using? You
way.
got to think about that too. You know, there's
always Hellman's.
like who knows? Always Hellman's. It was always Hellman's. You guys were at Hellman's house.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I was like, Dukes, what's that?
It's got twang, dog.
Oh, dude.
No, I was at Hellman's house too. My grandma loved Hellman's, but
My wife,
But
she was Miracle Whip.
I always
Miracle,
let,
what the
oh,
fuck
that's
is that?
gross. That's
Miracle
not
Whip.
good mayo.
No. It's okay.
Well,
It's
I used to
okay,
go to
though.
Chris's
I'm
house.
not gonna be a
I used
hater.
to go to
about that.
Chris's
I'm not
house
being-
for mayo.
Oh,
for
you
sandwiches.
defending your
Because
wife?
Chris's mom.
Everybody's got
always
their
She's gonna
flavors.
hear this shit. Hang on, let him do his defense.
Okay, yeah,
Let him
yeah.
do his
No,
defense.
I've learned how to use Miracle Whip, but I didn't grow up with Miracle Whip.
So what do you use it for?
I use it to give it some sweetness.
Give what sweetness? A
Like when I
potato
need,
salad?
like when I
Anything
need
you would use
mayo,
mayonnaise for.
When I use mayo, you know.
Is it a complete replacement or just
No, it's always an ad.
one to one part, one part to one half?
It's some bullshit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all
Yeah.
technical jargon there.
Yeah, you'll never know.
Excuse me, Joyce.
Protecting that recipe.
Excuse me, Joyce. I know you're gonna hear this shit, but Harry injected this Miracle Whip into this shit. But excuse me, I'm sorry. I still love you. I'm not a big fan of the Miracle Whip, but I still love you guys. I'm still Uncle Vic. Harry gonna catch hell when he get home.
Oh damn!
Where would that plane land?
She's grab me by my ear, boy.
Pull your ass in.
Nice to- yeah. Nice to see you, honey. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that all about?
Yeah.
Calm down, Joyce.
I really enjoy this episode, man. I mean, it's
We haven't talked about music though.
no. That's all we talked about.
I was about to segue.
No,
I was
we
about
gotta
to
go back
segue
to
into
it.
that. So
We
what do you want
gotta
to
go
talk about
back to
music?
it.
What about it? Go ahead.
Well, you
Open
asked me
us
a
up.
question. No, I thought you were all going to ask me a question.
I got.
What's your favorite type of music?
there we go.
Depends.
What do you
On
mean
the
depends?
mood.
Depends
I'm
on
on
your
the
mood.
Yeah,
Well,
but
okay,
I'm
here, I got a better question. What was the first album you ever bought
Oh,
with your own money, not gifted?
Oh.
The first album you ever, whether it was an allowance, or,
save your money and went down and said, "I'm going to spend all my allowance on this."
Like I need this.
Al
Like,
Green.
You finally got that $10 or whatever it was.
Al Green,
However
let's
much-
stay together,
however
baby.
However much a. What did they used to play in the like an 8-track?
No, that bitch had an album.
I'm sorry, that was Vic's time. Vic
That
was
bitch had an
listening.
album.
Vic was using 8-tracks. Yeah, you were using.
I was
mine.
using 8
No,
tracks.
we had
That
8
album.
tracks. I had Richard
What
Pryor.
albums came
I
before?
had Richard Pryor, man.
Was that your first
on
a comedy
8-track?
A comedy 8-track?
Yeah.
No.
Hell
oh
yeah.
My God.
So what was the first? What was the first piece of music you ever purchased? Was it an 8-track? Was it a cassette?
No, it was definitely an album.
It was an
Okay,
album.
vinyl. Yeah.
Yeah, we go Strawberry Fields record store for that. Man, what was the first?
You don't remember?
Was it a 45?
No. It was an album.
I can name the first 3 albums I ever bought. I remember. I mean, that was much more recent for me than you, but
I don't remember the first album I
Really?
bought.
I do. First album I ever bought was Al Green.
I can understand that.
Let's Stay Together.
it's a
I
good
can
one.
understand that. Man, wow. I can't answer that. I don't know. I don't know what that first album. Because I mean,
I'm
I've
probably-
listened to a lot of music. I mean, my oldest sisters on Saturdays, they would go after we cleaned up the kitchen and so we did our house chores. We'd go with them, and they would go to the music store and they would go buy some 45s, you know, Motown, Stax Records, all this stuff, man. Like
So what were you picking up then? What were you, some Motown and this kind of stuff? Or?
So I'm a person who listened. My parents were listening to hardcore jazz and stuff like that.
Like Miles Davis and John Coltrane, that
my,
era?
Oh my God.
Or is there time before that?
No,
I'm not sure.
that's about right, you know, and gospel music and all that, Mahalia Jackson and all that. And then my sisters, my brother was, you know, Hendrix. He was hardcore. But my sisters, yeah, Motown, all the way Motown, man. Oh my God. And then when I came along and my sister, who's 4 years older than I, came along, you know, we were listening, you know, Earth, Wind and Fire, Average White Band, all that. You know, War. I was always like, I always
War,
liked
yeah.
I always liked the
War, yeah.
the social. I was always the social stuff, man. You know, I always liked that, especially at Gil Scott Heron. That was. I had
deep.
that. I had Gil Scott Heron.
You ever heard of Wells Fargo?
No.
They're a punk band from South Africa in the 70s.
Oh, okay.
They came over here I think they arrived in New York around like 75 or 76.
Probably refugees, man. If they're coming out of South Africa in the 70s.
I think they only did the one album. It was called Far Out. Years ago, I used to mess around with those dumb internet subscription boxes and things. But, there's a couple different record clubs they had. And I signed up for one once because I got like a 50% off deal and, got a couple of unique records for whatever price. And it turns out, so this band, Wells Fargo, was one of the ones they sent me on like this like really pretty like green and yellow marbled, a little tacky, right? Because it just needs to be black. Who cares what color it is? But it looks cool.
No,
Anyway,
we had colored
the
vinyl
band Wells Fargo.
albums,
They're like
man.
pretty punk, Like
Okay.
and it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like 74, 75 when they released this album, and then they came to New York in like
Okay.
76,
All right.
77. But
All right.
they were doing the same shit that they were doing in the UK, but they were in South Africa,
Right.
And
That's
so I'm like,
dangerous. That would-
so
that
I'm
would
like,
be
where's
dangerous.
yeah, and
Very dangerous.
and I was like, how did they both come to almost the same sound though? That was like that. It's like punk was inevitable, right?
We used to call it the
And
music underground.
They both found it on opposite
Yeah.
sides of hemispheres.
the music the music underground.
Yeah.
You know,
So
Or I don't know how music spread back then. I don't know how those guys in South Africa might have gotten the early
music-
Ramones tapes or something. I
the
don't
music underground.
so Harry.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
So Harry.
Yeah.
All this shit about these motherfucking albums and 45s and shit you went down and bought. You can play none of that shit on Sunday.
No. Absolutely not.
At home?
Absolutely
Hell
not.
no.
No.
In the black community, that shit was against the law.
No, it was a quiet day. Sunday was a quiet day.
Was that because religion or tradition?
Well, a lot of the black people were definitely deep into religion, no matter if you believe in it or not today.
Yeah,
They were very, very deep into religion. And Sunday,
day of rest for a reason.
you would
boy.
not that you can want
What
to
if sport-
play. You can
What if
want to.
sports was on? You'd watch. Was sports okay? I don't know if you.
I mean, okay, so like we didn't go to church a lot.
You can watch
but-
sports.
You can be guaranteed, like from my mama, the kitchen was closed.
Right.
The kitchen was closed, and it was a day of rest. And they had this. She
you-
might have stuff playing in the background.
No grab assing in the house.
No, I'll go outside for that. But you better change your clothes when you come back in.
Yeah.
If your black ass throw on some goddamn Marvin Gaye or Al Green or all that shit on a motherfucking Sunday,
No, that was
Right.
that was music that. So
all you was
that
gonna hear
that
was some
slow
gospel
dance. That was
music.
slow dance music, boy. That you might have to get.
When was the best time to listen to music
Well, we were listening to music.
in your era?
Friday, Saturday, all
He
week,
was playing with that.
all week, all
week
week.
long?
All week.
All
I
week.
mean, I was
Saturday we had
fortunate.
like Soul Train, and then so we had Soul Train that came on, and then American Bandstand.
Did you guys have a family stereo? Or did you
Yeah.
have your own personal stereo in your room?
Oh, that was later. But I had to.
Teenage
I had
years,
to
or-
buy that. I had
You
to
were a
like
teenager.
get a job and buy that. Yeah.
Was that when you were a teenager or when you grew up and moved out?
No, I was a teenager.
Okay.
You know,
Man,
I would paper out or
I was fortunate to grow up in the 90s where like
We had one of those consoles.
Walkmans were kind of going out, but because CD players were coming in, but they were so abundant and easy to find, and home and personal room stereos with 5 disc
No,
changers.
we
were so
had
old.
we had cassette.
didn't have
tapes.
personal rooms.
We had cassette tapes.
I always shared a room with my brother and my sister.
We didn't have personal rooms.
I always shared a room with my siblings, but
Yeah.
but we had radios for our bedroom is what I mean. I'm saying they were
No,
very
we didn't have none of that shit.
in the 90s they were very common.
I didn't have none of that shit. I don't know about Harry.
No, we all shared a room. I shared a room with my sisters till she
Yeah.
was in high school,
Yeah.
and that was fine. And then we had a console stereo.
So,
Yeah,
baby,
man. I'm not-
TV,
No, I didn't have a TV in it, but it had 2 big ass speakers.
speakers on the side,
and you slide
a record player,
Yeah, you
a
slide
radio.
You slide it open, and you can play the albums. I remember that forever. And then it was like in the mid 70s, after that one got wore out.
Became a TV stand.
Yeah. Right.
Your mama put a draped. Your mama draped the.
My mama.
Your mama draped
she
the
was
cloth.
out.
Your mama draped the cloth over that motherfucker and slapped the TV on that bitch. 17 inches. Well, 27 inch.
Harry, what's
27-inch TV, Harry.
what's the last greatest album that's come out?
For me?
Yeah. You know, it's music. It's obviously
Man,
it's.
I listen to a lot of music, man.
That's what I'm saying. What's
Depends
yeah,
on my
yeah.
mood.
I understand.
I mean, right now.
but like, so in terms of like of time, like, you know, when was the last
would
time
have
you
to-
heard
I would
a
have
great
to-
album? When
I
was
would
the last
have-
time you heard a great album that was new to you? When you're like,
that
oh,
was
hey,
that was
yeah,
new to
yeah,
me.
Yeah, sorry to get all
Wow.
specific, but the 90s, 2000s, 2010,
That was new to me.
post
Wow.
COVID. I don't know. Do you listen to any new music at all?
I listen to. Because my daughter, when I would take her to school, I would always put CDs in the car. I would always put CDs in the car and play. And now what she does is she always plays music.
You got good taste.
Yeah. So I'm listening to whatever she's listening to for like the last 10 plus years, but I don't know who they are, but I like it.
Okay.
She turned me on to 21 Pilots, actually. She did.
Yeah,
That's cool.
She turned me on
Oh,
to
yeah,
21
it's
Pilots.
a younger generation's band.
Well,
But yeah, that's
you know,
cool.
she's-
They're okay.
you know,
They're okay. I don't want to.
That's her generation. That's her,
Yeah.
you know,
I get it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Danielle.
But yeah, but I stopped paying attention to who who it was necessarily.
Listen to the
But
music.
I just listen to music,
Fair enough.
I like Collie Buddz,
When you hear a really good song, though, like
I jam
you're
on
like,
it.
yeah, but is there ever a song that comes on where you're like, oh, hey, like I need to see who this is because I want to hear their other stuff.
I'm lazy.
Okay,
I don't even do that
so
anymore.
so no songs have been good enough then. Because if a song was good
No,
enough,
I
you
didn't-
would.
No, I just take it in.
You know. Okay.
I just take it.
I guess
in,
that's
man.
fine.
You
I
know?
guess.
And
when I hear a song that affects me in a certain way, like I got to know who it is, and then I got to hear that album to see what else is on there, because I assume that whatever I'm hearing is a hit, or it's it's the paid song or the popular song.
I might try to look for the name.
Track.
I might try to look for the name,
Okay.
but I'm not committing it to memory anymore.
Fair enough.
You know, and it's not because I
can get it. I haven't regularly followed bands or looked into new stuff since like 2012 probably. There's been a handful of stuff that's come out, but yeah, what the fuck is that thing? Some kind of monstrous beverage holder.
Just one of them shade tree motherfuckers. He don't want all this shit.
I can't tell if my voice is coming through, but
No, you're coming through good.
So there's something about the music I want to get back to.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
you
go.
know.
I'm trying to hang out in this.
So I go to Persimmon Hollow.
Yeah.
That's my tavern. People say, "How come you don't go here?" That's my tavern. That's
right.
That's some of my culture about. That's my after work place, right?
Yeah, I concur.
And when I put music and I play music, I'm looking at everybody and I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention to conversations. I'm paying attention to how people are working, talking to each other. There might even be some relationships that are about to go on the rocks.
Uh-oh.
And
What you got for us?
I'll put some music in the jukebox that kind of changes the
He
tempo.
looking at the feet.
You know, I put
Is that how you pick your music?
I put a lot of the music I play is to
You take in the room and then...
yeah, absolutely, absolutely, kind of like a DJ that way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and sometimes when I've had a day, music might be a little more edgy, but I can guarantee you most of the people that go there wouldn't be listening to the music that's played that I play. That's why I play it.
Sure.
That's why I play it.
Here's the thing. When a person walks into Persimmon Hollow or any bar, you walk in, you come in to get a drink. You walk in, you're not really paying attention to the room. A lot of people aren't, but you absolutely are, because you always want to place yourself in a position where you can see every motherfucking body in the room. It's hard to get your ass to come over to that motherfucking table and sit your ass down.
He's gotten a lot better about it lately.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I've grown.
Yeah.
I've grown.
Yeah, but you watch the room, and a lot of people don't. I mean, I don't.
I'm always watching that room.
When I come in, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit what's going on in the room.
Always watching that room.
Yeah, I just come in, I get me a beer, beer and a half, and then take my black ass out of there.
That's what you do. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Go home and go to
I
sleep.
want to see who's in the space, man.
Yeah. And I notice a lot of times, but I do notice this. When you do come in and when you come in and the music changes, everybody go, oh shit, Harry's must be here. And then
When
nine
usually,
times out of
usually
10,
when decent music is playing.
yeah, 9 times out of 10, he's got his ass over in the corner.
If Pink Floyd's on, you're
He's in the
Harry's
corner.
there.
He's fucking smiling and looking and shit and like, oh yeah, motherfucker. I see your foot stuffing.
Yeah, that's great, right?
Yeah.
Like not too long ago, there was a man and a woman. They were talking, and I could tell, she was maybe in a different mind place than he was, but they were out for the night or something like that, or an afternoon on a Saturday, whatever.
Different
it
pages
was.
though, yeah.
I put on some music, and her foot started
Do you
tapping.
remember what it was?
I put on some Average White Band, and then they were Hispanic. So then I put on that Chan Chan that was in Spanish. I know nobody else plays Spanish. And then I played Mavacito by Jorge Santana's brother. And, she was moving, man. She was enjoying it. So,
You might have helped him out.
and I was like, you're welcome.
Yeah, you might have helped him out.
Not a lot of people source Jorge.
That's
for sure.
I was like, you're welcome, But I like to do that.
Yeah.
I like to. And then there's some times I'll play some stuff that might be a little, if people are listening.
or
Yeah,
obscure.
if people are listening,
Do you have a favorite band, or is that like too like posh?
No, I like a lot of stuff, man. All the way from
Sure, we
Pink
all do.
Floyd
We all do.
to
That's
Gil Scott, everything, man.
Oh, is there-
Everything.
Okay, so we all had a favorite band when we were teenagers. When we first were, because we were all into music. Every teenager fucking loves music, and we all got that one band that we went back to.
would
over
be-
you
and
talking
over
back
again.
in the day.
That
not
would be
now.
Earth, Wind, and Fire for me.
Yeah,
if I
okay,
had,
not
if I
now.
had to put
Not now,
somebody,
but
it
you-
would be Earth, Wind, and Fire.
But would you can you still go back to Earth, Wind, and Fire though and get the same enjoyment?
Hell
or
yeah.
is it different? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would love
So
Earth,
is Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I
your
love-
favorite band? I mean,
I
for
love me some
most
Earth,
people that know
Wind,
me,
and
it's
Fire.
obviously the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but like. It's just the kind of shit, I've heard those shit so many goddamn times in my life. I don't need to ever hear their songs again. Because anytime I want to hear it, I can just hit a button in my brain and hear it almost. But obviously it's different when you actually hear it, right?
Music is like weather for me,
Yeah.
It has a different temperature. It has a different.
Yeah, it always depends on your mood.
Depends on what I want. Yeah.
So yeah, and so when
I go years without listening to the Chili Peppers sometimes.
a lot of the shit I hit,
Sounds crazy, but
a lot of the shit I play on my golf cart isn't shit that I necessarily like personally, but it's like the crowd of people that are.
you don't play
around.
anything you don't like, though. Why
Yeah, I
would
do.
you do that?
Yeah, I do.
Like what? What do you play that you don't like? I'm curious.
Taylor Swift.
You did that for Aubrey that one time.
I did for
But do
Aubrey.
you also? But I've literally, aside from that Aubrey story, I've never heard about you playing Taylor Swift randomly.
No, hell no.
Oh
Yeah, so that's what
But so last night I was on my golf cart for a minute, and I did a little loop, and I came back, and I played this fucking song by Houdini from way back in
Who's
the day.
Houdini?
You don't know.
Explain
Houdini.
it to me.
Basketball. You ever heard this song? We're playing basketball.
That was the NBA. That was
no,
the
yeah.
NBA anthem for a while
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in the
yeah.
80s.
I played that shit, and let me tell you something.
CBS.
It don't matter if you were. I'm riding down the strip slow. I'm looking at the crowd. It don't give a damn if you were white, black, old, young. Everybody was into that.
Yeah, basketball.
Yeah.
That was CBS. CBS took that, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Here's one of my, you talk about favorites.
Sure.
If I want to like listen to a message, I have there are like two. Public Enemy. Dun 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 dun.
Fight
Elvis was the hero the most, but he never meant shit to me. Boom.
Oh, wait, let's keep going.
Uh-oh.
I like that one. That one hits hard. I like that. I actually have the shirt for it.
Oh, what's the line about John Wayne? I can't remember it.
Simple and plain. Motherfucker
Do the
was
right
simple
thing.
and plain.
Do the right thing is like my
Motherfuck
second.
him and John Wayne.
Motherfuck him and John Wayne. That's right.
Yeah.
Do the right thing is like
That was
my second all-time favorite movie. It's number two.
You
for
didn't
me.
ask me about movies though. But
No, we haven't got there
that's
yet.
Right there,
but
yeah.
Do the right thing. Obviously that song is prevalent throughout the
Man,
entire movie.
dun,
You're not gonna
And
go
it's
home and
the-
watch that shit
and it's
tonight.
the whole and it's the
Dun.
whole opening credit sequence too
Right.
with
WLOV
with the beautiful Rosie Perez doing her thing.
Right.
God, Rosie Perez,
It's hot.
where's she at, man?
It's
What's she
hot.
been up to?
She's living
Rosie
off.
Perez.
She's living
You
off.
remember Rosie Perez?
She's living off of royalties. That's what she's
Yeah.
doing.
That was a white man can't jump.
No, that was
She
Do
was
the
in.
Right
She
Thing,
was in
man.
White Men Can't Jump. I
Yeah,
think.
but she wasn't Do the Right Thing.
Yeah,
That
Do the
was
Right Thing. She's pure. Her ultimate role.
And then she was
Yeah,
in
I
In
remember.
Living Color after that.
Thank God. For
And the other one
God for
is
the
96
nipple.
Degrees in the Shade by Third World.
Sam Jackson was in there.
96
Boy, that was a long-
degrees
what year was that?
In the shade.
Do the Right Thing.
Yeah.
1986.
Too hot.
6. God
Spike
damn.
Lee's
The
Spike Lee's second movie. Sorry, what are we talking about? I was ripping on Spike Lee. You were talking
The
about your favorite song.
96 degrees in the shade.
It's just gonna,
10,000
all that shit he just did
soldiers
is gonna
on
be over the fucking-
parade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I play that one at PH.
You know, Spike Lee technically made a sequel to Do the Right Thing. Kind of.
didn't
I haven't
do
watched
it. Didn't. I don't think it did too well.
No, it's called Red Hook Summer.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
I believe it was about a priest that gets busted for messing with little boys or whatever. But Mookie, the character of Mookie, apparently makes an appearance because it takes place in.
Bugging Out. Bugging Out had the white
Bugging Out
shoe
ain't there.
polish boy.
Oh, yo, Bugging Out. So Bugging Out. Do you know who that actor is?
Nah, but I remember he's
Do
been.
you know who
around.
that actor is?
I can't remember, but I know who he. Yeah.
Did you ever watch a little show called Breaking Bad?
Yeah. But I don't.
He was in Breaking Bad.
Was he? Was he?
As
That was. You ready for this? It's gonna blow Harry's mind. Oh my God! What was this?
This
I'm forgetting the
motherfucker
character's-
forgot.
No, fucking. No, I forgot it. I'm totally brain farting on the guy's name now.
Yeah,
Gus.
Mookie.
Gus.
Okay.
Gus.
The main villain. Yeah. The main villain.
I didn't really like Breaking Bad.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause
Shit.
it put chemists in a bad light. I'm telling you, man. We got more,
Why?
'cause
Yeah.
we have
Why
a
does
little
it
more,
put chemists in a bad light?
we have a little more class than that, bro. Let me tell
They
you.
have ethics.
Whoa,
They
whoa,
have
whoa,
ethics.
Whoa,
Now,
whoa,
we a
whoa,
little
whoa,
more
whoa.
class
Hold on,
than
hold
that.
on, hold on here. So
Might
what do you-
use UPC
what are you talking
codes
about? You're
and
acting like
shit.
you're acting like the
Barcodes.
character of Walter White, the
No.
chemist, just like went off Breaking Bad for no good reason.
No. Oh no, he was excellent.
Yeah.
He was excellent. But given what people understand about chemistry
Yeah.
and how they hate it generally,
Sure.
it really gave us a bad rap.
think so?
man. Oh,
Was that? I mean, no. I'm curious. I want to know why. This happened. It
That's
happened.
another episode.
Okay, we can.
Episode 12, maybe.
I didn't realize Breaking Bad put chemists in a bad light.
Man, in my humble opinion, as a chemist, yeah.
Yeah, you don't like how it represented you guys.
No, I don't like it at all.
Why do you think he represented?
Well, he had. I mean,
chemists as a
the
whole?
storyline. He had no choice. You know, he was being pragmatic.
He had plenty of choices.
But he was being pragmatic, though. You
Yeah,
know,
but he had
to
plenty
rely-
of choices. That's not pretending he didn't have choices. Walter White had plenty of choices. Walter White was a terrible
okay.
person.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to be waving my finger at you, but Walter White was a terrible person. That's not to say. Are you saying that like it made all chemists look like bad people? Walter White just happened to be a terrible.
Yeah, but
guy.
he was being pragmatic. He was being pragmatic, and he, to his credit, I guess, he was using the skills that he had to improve his situation or whatever he was trying to
He
do.
started that way, but then all his repressed ambition came through,
Oh, okay.
and that's when he really broke bad, and
All right.
turned into the villain.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Sure. Right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
He went to the dark side.
All about music. Yes.
Dude, that show had some great music, didn't it? That song that they played for the finale. Did you finish the show?
I didn't. I couldn't watch much of it.
So in the
I watched
series-
probably like 6 or 7, maybe 10 episodes.
In
I
the
was like,
series
this is pissing me
finale,
off, man.
in the series,
Man, if you went that deep, man, you were already in.
how far did you go?
Like, see about 10 episodes. You already
You only
in.
went 10 episodes.
I couldn't.
The
watch
first
it.
season was only 7 episodes. The second season
But
was
you have
10.
to understand from
I
my
get it.
perspective.
No, I get it. Okay, fair enough. It didn't pull you in. That's fine. Anyway, so in the series finale, when the climax happens,
That's not right.
I
That's
can't-
not right. That's not right. You're dead because your fucking shit would have blown up. But other than that, you're okay.
I can't name the band, but there's this band. They did a song called "Baby Blue."
There's,
I wish I could look it up right now. I don't
Speaking
have
of
my phone.
blues, I love the blues.
What about the blues?
I love the blues. Speaking of the blues,
Yeah,
Baby Blue, I love the blues.
yeah. Blues
I
music.
don't want to make this comparison, but if
Didn't mean
there's
to cut
7
you off, but
if there's 7 episodes in a season of Breaking Bad.
That was the first season. This was an AMC.
Okay,
show.
so if you watch 10 seasons, that's
10
this
episodes.
is going to
10 episodes.
This is going to
Vic.
sound really fucked up,
Okay.
but everybody mute your phone. But if there's fucking 7 episodes in a season and you watch 10 episodes, you into the second season.
No, I was just
That's
watching.
like-
I was watching episodes.
That's
as I
like
could.
leaving. That's like leaving your house, going out, cheating on your woman, and then
Whoa.
yeah,
Oh, my God.
hang on, motherfuckers.
Oh
Where
my
you going
God.
with
Hang
this?
on, motherfuckers.
Wow.
That's like leaving your house, going out, cheating on your woman, and then after 11 times of being with her, going, "Hey, we need to pump the brakes."
You're sick, Vic. Go get help. Get some help, man. You need an intervention.
Maybe.
You need an intervention.
Genio Escalaro, I believe is his name, the actor. Bugging Out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this motherfucker done found out. He done came up with it?
I think he's a black Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I think he's black
Absolutely.
Puerto Rican.
What was it? What was his?
Bugging Out was his character's name.
Yeah,
He was always bugging out.
he cracked me up because he was like,
Did you just come?
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom.
Go back to Boston. I was born in the Brooklyn.
Man,
Why you
come
got a
on,
brownstone
man.
in Brooklyn?
Yeah, man.
How many episodes of
Barry
How many
Bird.
episodes of Breaking Bad were there?
The first season was 7 episodes. Season 2 was 10, I believe.
I mean, how many seasons? I'm sorry.
There's 5. 5.
So I would watch it every now and then.
Season 1 was 7. 2, 3, and 4 were about 10
Walter.
or 12 each.
What is his name, Walter?
And the 5th season was 16.
Walter White.
Split into 2 parts over 2 years. Yeah, Walter White.
Walter White played a
Walter Wright.
psychiatrist on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Bryan Cranston, you mean?
Yeah, Brian Cranston. He's a good actor.
Dude,
man.
he's so brilliant. He's so
Good
funny.
actor.
He is so funny.
You know what? It would have been
He's a
really
great
better
comedic actor, too.
if they had some episodes or a spinoff with him and Denzel. Man, that would have been the.
You mean like
bomb.
Denzel from Training Day Denzel?
Yeah,
That Denzel?
yeah,
Like, duh. Like, what other Denzel am I talking about?
yeah. You know,
Denzel from Flight? I don't know. You ever seen that movie, Flight?
What are
Yeah,
you
that was
saying, man?
crazy.
That movie's
because it
awesome.
would have been crazy, man. You would have had these two amazing actors going off,
Crazy
on each other,
motherfuckers,
man.
yeah. They could still do a movie together.
It would have been crazy, man. It would have been crazy.
Denzel's so good. Training Day is so amazing. You guys seen Training Day, I assume?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Everybody, if you haven't seen Training Day, go watch Training Day.
I saw Training Day when it first came out.
Yeah.
His big scene was when he went up
PCP,
against the
baby.
gangsters. You know? He said, King Kong, or somebody ain't got nothing on me.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I'm fucking it up. Jose's going to be so mad.
Denzel.
Jose knows that line. Jose says that line all
He's
the time.
found God now. He's been reborn.
He's been, well, never mind. I'm not
Well, he's a
gonna say it.
minister now. No, and that's maybe a good thing for him.
He's a minister?
Yeah. He's a good, he's been ordained. It's a good thing for him. That's great.
What are ministers? We were talking about this a couple weeks ago. We were discussing like
So he's been through a protocol
Like
of theological training.
a pastor is Christian, right? A rabbi is Jewish.
They're all the same thing, man.
No, right. But there's different. So what is when they say minister? Is that specific to a certain religion, or
Google it.
fair enough? Like father is Catholic.
Minister.
Yeah. Well, he is supposedly.
Motherfucking minister.
I'm trying to give him some credit. I shouldn't have gone.
I love
there.
Denzel.
You might have to erase this.
I like
Edit.
Denzel too,
No,
man.
man, I ain't shit in this episode.
Okay.
I like Denzel too, but
This episode's coming out raw.
I'm the realist here.
Oh,
ahead.
are you the realist?
I'm the
ahead.
motherfucking realist
Okay.
here.
What you got to be real about then? What's the problem?
Trevor.
Usually-
and the realist.
Usually in the fucking black community,
Okay.
which I am a part of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
When a motherfucker say, "Oh, I'm a goddamn minister," after he done lived a fucked up life his whole goddamn life, and he go, "Oh, I'm a minister," this bitch done got caught.
Well, back in the day, somebody got pregnant. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I just found God. You've been fucking going to church your whole goddamn life.
my goodness.
His daddy was a goddamn minister.
Yeah. No, his parents were. Yeah, his daddy was in the church. Was it an AME?
I don't know.
AME probably.
Denzel, if you out there, man, hey, this ain't personal.
What did Denzel do that's so controversial though?
He's great, man.
I don't know what he did that was controversial. All I know is if he called himself a minister now, after
I thought
living his whole life fucking doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do.
I don't know why, but right now Bernie Mac's popping into my mind, and I'm just thinking, oh
no
man, I miss Bernie
Denzel.
Mac.
I think what it was. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. So assume I am wrong. But you like that? You like that? I gave you that little umbrella
Liable.
protection. On
Allegedly.
that? You like that?
Yeah.
So I think that he went through a period where he wanted to maybe redeem and come to accept that he needed to make some amends or something like that. And so he got all
what?
sanctified. They call it sanctified. I myself,
So
wish I
why
could
does
say that.
why does Kanye take that turn then?
Man,
Not
that's-
bring that up.
Don't-
sorry,
don't even
sorry, my bad. We don't gotta talk about him. We don't gotta
even-
talk about him.
Come on,
You're right. He don't deserve it.
man.
Don't
Come
worry.
on,
You're right. He
man.
don't deserve it anymore.
Wow.
Goddamn
Wow.
Kanye.
We were talking about music though, and like,
Yeah.
if you're talking about music, you can't talk about.
That's like Bobby Brown.
If you're talking
Bobby!
about music, if you're talking about great music, Kanye, it's okay if you bring
Who?
him up. If
Kanye
you're talking
who?
about great music,
Who?
you know who? Mr. West.
Yay.
Yee.
Man, don't even. Okay. I want to reserve my true opinion because this is archived. Like I said, Kanye who?
Fair enough.
West motherfucker. I would say this. I don't personally, I love Kanye's music. I don't like Kanye as a person. I love his music because I think he's a genius, man. I think lyrically he's a genius, and musically I think I like him. I like him.
He needs to take his medication.
He needs to, yeah. When his mom, before his mom died, he
Sorry,
was,
and you know what
No
business is that?
excuses,
I
man.
take that back. My bad.
No excuses,
I'm sorry.
man.
Yeah, I
These
shouldn't
people
say
have
that.
responsibilities. You know,
Yeah.
you're so visible in that arena. You got a responsibility. I'm sorry,
but-
that's like Bill Cosby.
But also, Kanye's surrounded by all these people that are just yes people that are just egging
I'm
him
just
on.
saying, though, you still got a responsibility.
I agree.
You know,
fair enough.
and
fair enough.
I'm
Fuck
gonna be
Cosby.
I'm gonna be a little animated
They don't
right
even
now.
need- they don't
Do
no,
it.
but I'm
Do
gonna be
it.
a little animated right
ahead.
now,
Do
and,
it.
and it has nothing to do with music, but it has to do with. And I probably am a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite about this, but when you see
said it.
like what happened with Bill Cosby,
Mhm.
3 generations of people. I'm being one of them. Looked up to that dude, and then he did the shit that he did.
Yeah. All that pull your pants up and shit.
That's
all
some
that
crazy
bullshitty
crap,
talk.
man. That's a really disappointing bullshit.
It's fucked
Same
up.
thing with
It's
like
fucking insane.
Who? What's his name? That's how I feel. What's his name?
So but okay. So I'm sorry.
They
but
violated a very, very, to me, a very important, sacred responsibility
Do you
to the
think what
black
they-
community, where you got to be an upstanding fucking citizen.
do you think what they did is on equal level though? Because Kanye's not a criminal.
no, it's not on equal level. It's the same thing.
I'm sorry. I just have to.
It's the same
I just have
thing-
to hit
it's the
back
same-
at that comparison because Kanye's not a criminal.
It's the same thing in a sense
he's not
that
he's not a criminal, but to culturally, I'm sorry to cut you off.
it's the same thing in a sense that young black kids look up to these motherfuckers
Yep.
and they grow up saying,
Yep.
"Oh yeah, Bill Cosby,
Yep.
fucking the pudding cup, the pudding pop man, and all that shit." And they look up to these motherfuckers,
Jell-O.
and then come to find out that they're no better than.
Right. Stone.
And then
I didn't even
hold
not
up,
know
hold
better.
up. And then later on, the motherfucker say, "Oh yeah, Bill Cosby is a pastor now."
So what were you going to
shit.
get at?
Well, no, it's like, and this is old. This is old school. I'm sure people would say, "Shut the fuck up," but we were raised. You got to be better by like orders of magnitude. You got to be impeachable,
Above and beyond.
and freaking impeachable.
For 1 second, hang on, Harry, for 1 second. This is gonna be me and you. This is me and you right now.
All right,
Hang on for 1 second. This is me and you right now.
all right.
In our community, we've always been taught from our ancestors. We not only got to do good, we got to go fucking above and beyond for the motherfuckers coming behind us.
Every day,
Yeah, for the kids, for everybody looking up to us, coming behind us. We got to be not here with everybody else, but we got to be here.
and it don't matter what you do. You're part of something bigger. You're part of a community. It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
You have to hold yourself at a high level for respect and give back to your community in whatever way you can.
And people like Kanye, I don't know if Bill Cosby is guilty of all the shit that he was accused of. It doesn't fucking matter. It don't look good. But it's a disappointment.
Total disappointment. Shattering.
Yeah.
I'm like, really, dude? I was like, really?
It's like with me and my kids and my grandkids. What I do and how I am and how I project myself in my community and how I treat people and how people look at me and how every motherfucking thing that I do and say is looked at by my great grandkids, my grandkids, my kids, it's a lot of pressure as a black person.
That's the tax we pay. That's the saying. We pay a tax.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's our tax.
And then to for me to come out and be a fucking big fraud. All right, man, that's enough.
And I say, really? Seriously?
No,
That's enough, man.
no, one more. I just want to dip my toe in there a little bit more. Where does Kanye come into that? What did he do
He's a fucking.
other than show his ass? I mean, I'm not trying to defend him or like take his side. I'm just
He's black.
I want to understand
He's
the
black.
perspective.
He's black,
Yes.
and
Yes.
he's got other little black kids looking up to him. He's got kids looking up to him, and he's acting like a total ass.
Absolutely.
There's a saying.
A disappointment.
There's a saying. He should know better.
Yeah.
And he can do whatever he wants to do ultimately, but the consequence is much greater than just his having some bad headlines and his having paparazzi snapping pictures of him and whoever.
So
his
what,
kids-
so what about Lil Wayne and
There-
and all these
matter.
other guys? No,
Doesn't
I'm
matter
curious.
who.
I'm
It's
just
all
and I'm
messed.
sorry.
It's
I'm
all
not trying
it's all
to-
messed up.
I'm not trying to target. I'm trying to see where.
I mean,
the-
they're human. They're human
the line
beings.
is.
They're human beings, and we're all imperfect.
Absolutely.
But when you get to a certain point, and you
have a
have nothing but
responsibility.
visibility,
You have a
you
responsibility.
have a responsibility
major.
to be cool, as they would say. Okay, like take a certain president who decided to wear a tan suit. All right. That person's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination,
Not even close.
but this person behaved themselves in a way
Oh, absolutely.
that,
No one can argue that.
and there used to be, I need to stop. There used to be a saying, don't give people a reason to get up in your shit.
Sure.
And that's the problem. You give people,
That's
you know,
still- that's
So how
still-
can so
am
how
I
can
making, am I
how
making
can we
sense?
make
Vic? Am I making
out-
sense?
You're making that. Listen,
Dude, you're
and
making so much sense.
And then that saying is still around. It's just that the generation that we're in aren't paying a fucking attention.
Were they ever? Were you paying attention? Maybe you were, because you come from a much
We're
different
come from a
generation.
much
My
different
generation,
much
my
different
generation, my generation
No,
wasn't paying
no,
attention.
no. To be
we
fair,
we weren't as bad as this new. And I'm sorry, not as bad. That's bad.
You had different things to pay attention to, but
I was
think
just
what-
as rebellious as some of these Gen Zs.
we
and
all
things
have
like
been
that.
rebellious.
Sure,
But I think the difference
thinking
is
we know the best.
what's considered important
Mm-hmm.
socially, what applies. People might not think that that's important anymore, and that's too bad. Because if you lose
Tact.
respect, it's over. There are
People
two
could have,
things you can't
if
lose.
I'm a black man, and I am,
Yes, you are.
and I rise up to a
But I
certain
thought
level of-
I thought you were more
whatever,
milk chocolate.
and I rise up to a certain level of
Lighten it up a little bit.
respect in my community.
Carmelo.
All right, a certain level of respect in my community where, but everybody's going, oh yeah, Victor this and Victor's doing this, and he every fucking time school starts, he gives out fucking
Right.
book bags, and
Right.
and when fucking
Right.
Thanksgiving come, he hands out fucking turkeys to all
Right.
the people that need turkeys, and he does all this stuff, and then at the end of the fucking day, I'm just a goddamn dog,
Right.
and the whole community looks at me.
DAWG, by the way.
Yeah, and the whole community looks down on me.
Yeah. Right.
All the shit that I've done
Right. Right. Right.
don't mean shit
Doesn't mean shit. Don't mean shit.
because I have no respect in my community.
Right. And people talking about you, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Now you can ignore it and keep doing what you're doing, but you're still a fucking dog,
Right. Right. Right.
and that's all you'll ever be. You'll be when you die. They should just put on your motherfucking headstone.
Dog.
Here lies the dog. Yeah. What? To me, okay.
It's really important because I'm going to cut you off, man.
Yeah.
It's really important because, and you know, people might say, well, Harry, what the fuck do you know about this? You know, Everybody has
White ass motherfucker.
Everybody has a life that they've lived, no doubt. If you don't have respect, you got nothing.
Does that go both ways? If you ain't got respect for nothing and nothing's got respect for you? Or am I taking it too literal?
Take it as you want. But
how did you mean it?
If you don't have respect,
I think I know what you meant.
If you don't have respect, if you haven't earned respect, you got nothing. And that's just my humble opinion.
Mm-hmm. You could be a fucking millionaire. And you could be a millionaire in your community. You could be a millionaire. You can have your kids and grandkids. You can shower them with all the fucking money in the world. And if your community don't look up to you and respect you,
you're doing something wrong.
Right. But for instance,
nothing.
I live in DeLand for almost 25 years, 24 years, 25 years. No, I'm not a member of the Spring Hill community. I don't go to church with the African American community. But there are people that know me. There are people that know me that are players in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm off the radar. And I'm off the radar because I'm not going to act like I am part of their community, because I'm not. I didn't grow up here. But I help everybody. I go to the schools. I go help people. I help these kids. I do things. And most people will never know.
And that's the way, and that's good. That's good.
Like you, I know people, but like they have the Martin Luther King March. I show up for that. I shake hands with people. And they realize, oh, that's Harry. He's in the corner.
Yeah.
He wants to be on the. I'm not. I
don't know why these conversations.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does absolutely. But these conversations always go left somehow to these issues that everybody wants to fucking skate around and dance around and tiptoe and shit. But in essence, man. This shit needs to be talked about.
Which parts? What we just got done discussing with, like, as far as the Cosby and Kanye and all that, the influence,
all that.
That stuff you're saying people like to skirt around and not talk about.
All that shit.
Because there's a lot of
I'm living in two worlds.
Right.
I'm living in two fucking worlds.
That's a perfect way to put it. Two worlds.
I'm living in two worlds. I live a world of, as a black man, I live a world of how I grew up. I grew up with whites and blacks right next to each other, eating out of the same fucking house. My mom had white friends, black friends, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's how I grew up. That's how my kids grew up. Me right now, how I live my life with I'm not fucking prejudiced at all. I just know that I'm black, my kids are black, my grandkids are black, my great-grandkids are black, and shit needs to be talked about.
Along those lines, the same way.
You can't fucking skate around it and ignore it, and
you
just can't do it.
I don't care who you are, but if you don't respect me, I don't respect you.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can be black, green, purple, fucking rainbow.
Damn, man,
I don't care.
Down, man.
It don't matter. It don't matter. But if you don't respect me or respect people,
yeah.
So how do we get better about this?
Our group of friends. If it were bigger, like the people we met last night.
Which ones?
The guy and the girl. The girl was from Apopka. The guy was from California.
Yeah.
Those people. That guy is a straight fucking racist, I'm sure.
I don't think that's.
Maybe not.
That's. I'm sorry. I don't like.
Well, maybe not.
I hear that word tossed around a lot the past 8 years.
It's a fucking word. It's a word.
It is, but I feel like it got used too loosely, and it doesn't mean what it used to mean to me.
At any rate, Heath said out of his mouth, he came down here for some Ron DeSantis shit, right?
So allegedly, this guy we met last night, I forget his name.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
He came down for a social gathering.
Supposedly, he was from California. He runs an independent news program.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
he was in
A journalist.
He had been traveling. Yeah, a journalist, independent journalist. He had been traveling and visited the land and somehow bumped into us, and allegedly has connections with the Daily Wire and those guys. Anyway, supposedly he was doing all this, research and investigative journalism on Florida, and because he wanted to go see our governor in a couple of days,
Okay.
and try to show him. From what I understood, the way he spoke to me, he was trying to interview people from different parts of Florida because they had traveled from Pensacola and Jacksonville down to Central, and they're
going
going south, but
going along I-4.
going back up to Tallahassee.
Yeah. Okay.
Through I-10.
Yeah.
But they were trying to gather evidence or proof or stories about maybe why Florida is misrepresented on a national basis versus how it actually is.
Okay.
Which I think is a fair assessment.
But you know what they
because-
say? Bless his heart.
Sure. But anyhow, so yeah, these people, I'm kind of forgetting what the point we're going to make about them was, but
I call him a racist.
you did, but I don't think that was our point.
And you said he wasn't.
Because that's not a fair.
But
that's not a fair thing to say about anybody.
Maybe not. But I mean, that's my assessment.
May I add?
Okay, but
That's fine. But I don't think you should. Do you always jump to that conclusion, man?
No,
It's-
no. I fucking hang out with young, old, whites,
No, I know.
Mexicans. I hang out with all different kind of people. It's just that what I felt when he said a few things, and I was like,
You got
talk-
some,
his-
you got some
his guy-
prejudice from him. You got some prejudice from him.
I did.
Let's not. I hate to be so pedantic all the time. I'm always so literal and pedantic.
Wow.
And I know it drives people crazy.
Wow.
Because I'm always like questioning things and like it seems like I'm playing devil's advocate. But there's a difference between someone who's prejudiced and someone who's racist.
same thing to me. At any rate,
Words are very important. To me.
Anyway, here's the thing. All right, well, he's prejudiced.
No, I'm not trying to convince you or tell you to feel
No,
any.
I've been saying, okay, he's prejudiced. Let's call him prejudice. At any rate, what he saw from our group of friends
Yeah.
was this is how America should be.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why the podcast exists.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're trying to explain.
Exactly. And we talked to this motherfucker for 30 minutes.
Longer, maybe.
Whatever.
At least me. I spoke to him almost continually.
Yeah.
While you were speaking to the girl for
because
you
the
and her
girl-
were talking for a good 20 minutes, just yourself.
Yeah, she was from Apopka.
Yeah, born and raised. Yeah.
She went to Apopka High School. She graduated from Apopka High School. Way different.
97, I think.
Yeah,
she
yeah,
said.
yeah,
But
way-
anyway,
Yeah, but
it was a weird night.
yeah, but regardless of if he's prejudiced or if he's fucking racist or whatever,
No, if you ask
He
me, if
felt
I
like-
were to judge him based on looks and what my first 5 minutes of interacting with him, absolutely, I would pin him as a weird kind of, at least asshole, troll, maybe prejudice type person. Yes, Harry, you have your hand raised.
Yeah.
You have a question?
Yeah. This exchange y'all got going on,
Yeah.
this is exactly the problem in our country right now. People can't have this kind of an honest conversation,
But we are.
but you're having it.
Mhm.
Maybe I misspoke.
No,
that.
no.
But what I'm trying to get at
we're not
is-
calling a spade.
What I'm trying to get at is you have a position from an emotional and intellectual perspective. Vic has his opinion from an emotional and intellectual perspective, right? And you're engaging in this conversation to try to understand each other, but something that hasn't happened, and it's okay. It's okay, and it's just my humble opinion, which means nothing, but
Don't mean shit.
it's my opinion.
It means a lot.
Is
I
that
know. Just fucking with Harry.
is that neither of you said, yeah, okay, I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to give that to you. But help me understand. You're saying help me understand, but you're not saying help me understand. You're saying help me, but you're not saying I don't understand. I need to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But people are correcting each other. It's not racist. It's by I don't agree with it. Okay, great. But there's something, and this is kind of off the rails a little bit, but there's something that I always wanted to try to have Persimmon Hollow reflect, and that was neutrality. So one of the rules, I told Jim this once, I said one of the rules, all these people come up in here. And boy, you got some personalities, man.
Man, we got 'em.
We got some personalities.
Yeah, we
boy.
got 'em.
There's
It
some
could
people
be-
you don't want to get
It
involved.
could be the
but-
Wild West up in there. Let me tell you,
could.
Wild Wild West.
gotta-
Ta 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 ta.
Wicka, Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider.
It's
No, you don't
Switzerland.
want nada. None of this.
Persimmon Hollow is Switzerland. We're neutral. We're going to respect each other's differences and leave it at that. I'm listening to y'all and I'm loving it because you're trying to understand where each other's coming from. But the problem that we have is that people don't want to take that extra step to understand where the other person's coming from and say, you know what? I don't agree with you. I'm never going to agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's walk our separate ways. Instead, you know, you got to get in a fucking, let me get in my Humvee and fucking run your ass over and shit. I mean,
Well,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I like to think we're not quite that extreme.
No, you're not. But I'm,
Right.
I'm saying this because you're trying to talk and understand. You know?
Which is what we need more of. Which
Which is
we're trying
what
to
we
say.
need more of.
We need more of this and less of.
Sound like a John Lennon
Charlottesville.
song.
Let me just like go fucking DEFCON 3 on your ass. You know
Sure,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I
man.
probably don't make any sense because
No, that's a lot of
No,
sense.
it's a good way to lay it
I
out.
appreciate that, man. I
It's a
mean,
good way to lay it out.
you back me down for a minute, but I'm gonna guarantee you 100%.
if he says racist, it's because that's what he believes.
that's what I feel.
and that's what he feels. And there's a whole serious reason. There's a lot of reasons for that culturally,
Absolutely.
right? You say what you say. And you said pedantic. Man, dude,
No, me.
that's
I
not
was
even a
refer-
Scrabble word.
I was
That's like
referring
8
to myself.
letters and shit, 12 letters.
I was
Good for
referring to
you.
myself
Good
as
for
being
you. No, I know.
pedantic.
No, I know.
Okay,
I'm
Yeah.
complimenting you. I'm like,
Oh, okay,
damn, I got to Google that shit. Pedantic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a podcast word for sure. You know, pedantic.
The pedantic chemist.
Chat Copilot. What is a description of pedantic? What's an example of pedantic?
Being
Please provide-
pedantic. Trying to be very. I get you.
Man, I don't
Yeah,
know.
well,
I
I
guess,
guarantee,
you were doing a bit.
guarantee
You were
that
doing
I'm
a bit.
fucking with you, man.
You're doing a bit.
I guess
fucking with you.
I guess why
you know.
I guess why I get so I guess why I get so fucking emotional is because I probably grew up in a time different than all y'all.
Oh,
It's
abs-
hard,
100%.
man. It's
Okay,
hard
you-
to watch.
you
You
and
grew
I-
up in the '60s. I grew up in the '90s. We're 30 years apart.
Exactly. So
No, I grew up in the best decade.
here's what I'm
to grow
saying.
up in,
Here's
I
what I'm
think.
saying.
My
'Cause
personal.
Hear me
opinion.
out, Mr.
That's
Trevor.
got nothing to do with Clinton.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I don't know if I said this before on the podcast.
Okay.
As a young kid, probably before I was in school, before I was in first grade,
Mm-hmm.
in Apopka, Florida, my grandmother and I were walking downtown Apopka, which at that time, all the fucking blacks lived on one side of the railroad track, all the fucking white lives on one side of the railroad track.
West Ferris Street and shit.
We had to go to town to shop.
Sure.
It must have been on a Saturday. My grandmother and I, just the two of us, were walking down the sidewalk. She was holding my hand. We'd walk from the south side of Apopka all the way across the fucking railroad track
That's wild.
to town.
That's wild.
Okay, I'm fucking tired. I'm thirsty, and there's a goddamn
bet.
fountain.
It's the middle of summer, I bet.
There's a fucking fountain on the sidewalk that said whites only, but my black ass can't fucking read. All I knew was fucking I want some water. So I went to get some goddamn water, and she about snatched my fucking arm out of the socket and said, "Can you fucking read?"
Right. Right.
And I was in my mind, I don't know. I can't fucking
Like,
read.
I don't even know what that word means.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 4.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, so that's the shit I grew up with.
Yeah, that's insane.
And it wasn't until I was in the 5th grade when they integrated and then we actually interact with white kids. I never interacted with no fucking white kids before in my life until the 5th grade.
Can I add to that?
Yeah,
The other side of the coin?
because I'm getting fucking wound up.
No, you're not. No, you're
man,
not.
that's
But
good,
the other
that's
side
good,
of the
you're
coin. Other side of the coin. And this is a reflection, in my humble opinion, of the American society that's they're trying to erase. Okay, so you had your experience.
Never gonna forget it.
Had your experience. we're just about the same age. You're 2 years older than me or 3 years older than me. You know, you're like my sibling, you know. I got a sibling that was older, is the same age as you. And I'm the Great Migration. My parents were born Mississippi 1927 and Jacksonville, Florida 1927. They left all of that, did what they needed to do, but ended up in Chicago, ended up, you know, in there. They raised their family. They raised their children up there. Yeah, we didn't grow up like you grew up in that. But when we went home, because every year after school got out for the summer, we had to either go to Mississippi or Florida for a few weeks to be with the grandparents or the, you know, cousins. We were aliens. We were fucking aliens, man. They're like, oh, who are you? I'm your cousin.
Harry from the north.
Yeah, right. You know, they would announce that we were visiting from the north up in church on Sunday. Oh, yeah, we have a visitor. Our grandparents. And we would sink down in the chairs and everything because people are looking at us and shit, right? And I, like you were saying, the white water fountain. So here's the flip side of that. Here's the flip side of it. Jackson, Mississippi, like 1970, 1971, my grandmama took me and my sister to the movie theater. I think it was bed knobs and broomsticks or some shit like that. Took us to fucking movie theater. Seriously, man, took us to the movie theater, you know. And I saw a balcony that had really good view of the screen. I wanted to go to sit in the balcony. Like you said, your grandmama snatched your arm. Boy, don't you be drinking out that faucet and shit. My grandma said, we don't go up there. I said, why not, grandmama? Why not? She said, we're going to go sit up front. We're going to go sit up front. You know why she said that? She said that because the folks had to go sit up in the balcony because that was where it was segregated.
You mean that's where the black
back in the day?
Back in the day. So
right.
she was like, no, I ain't going back to that.
No, you're going to sit up front.
That's like you get on the bus and be like, I want to go sit in the back.
You're going to sit up front.
How much in the front though? Because
front.
Because the first four rows kind of suck. The first four rows kind of suck.
Oh, come on now, man.
It depends on the movie theater.
No, come on now, man. Don't even go there, Trevor.
But I get your analogy.
Let it go. Let it go, dude. All right. It was front row.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't understand what she was saying.
Right.
I didn't even question what she was saying. But I tell you what, years later, I got it. Mm-hmm. I absolutely understood it.
Well,
I absolutely. That's the flip side. And we were always aliens.
But Chicago back then.
This was in Chicago, right?
No, this was Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi. You said that.
But we had a lot of racism we had to deal with up there too.
Chicago was a place where everybody went. All the musicians back in the day when they were Muddy Waters, all those people came out of. I don't know if Muddy Waters went, but a lot of those people came from Mississippi, wherever in the South.
That's because there was a railroad line and went right up to Chicago. Railroad line.
Chicago was maybe better for blacks back then, and I don't know. But I was from the South.
Yeah. Well, what it was.
I'm just speaking of my feelings and my perspective and what I know.
What it was is it was a place that you could go. There was employment, there was support in the community, and there were access to greater resources, and that's why people did it. And when I was well into adulthood, I figured something. I thought about something once, and I thought, my dad was a doctor. We weren't, but we were middle class, and folks like, a kid like Vic and me, we were running the streets together.
Okay.
Because one of the things that we grew up with is you live where you work.
Yeah.
And you're part of your community, and you are no better than anybody else.
That's how it always should be.
I'm telling you
That's not how it is.
I understand that.
Well, that's not how it was.
Right.
Yeah.
that as I've learned over the years, again, in my humble opinion, I finally realized that the folks that came, and I knew more people from fucking Mississippi living. I was like, damn, everybody was from Mississippi. Everybody was Mississippi or Alabama, because that was the railroad that went up there. Man, those people gave up a lot, man. They left their support structures behind. They left
To go to Chicago?
On feet.
or Chicago,
On
or
feet.
Indiana, or wherever the steel mills were, or Detroit. They left a lot behind. And my daddy, they ended up there because he had gotten out of the Air Force. He got drafted. He was Air Force, but he was working out of Detroit, and then he went to Chicago, worked at the VA hospital, But man, they had to create their own support system.
Yeah.
And we went home. I'm probably rambling, but they would send us home to either Mississippi or Florida, so we never forgot who we were. And they would say, "Don't forget who you are."
All right. So I gotta, if I may,
Yeah,
I'd like to.
I know I'm rambling.
I'd like to
I'm
place a
rambling.
challenge to each of you. Not a challenge, a request, perhaps. I don't know what this is, but something I want both of you to answer or expound on or whatever.
God, man, don't go left
No,
on me,
no.
please.
No. So all this stuff we're talking about right now, all this, starts with Cosby or Kanye or
Culturally
cultural
significant.
experiences.
Yeah.
So in terms of your experiences, where you've come from, what you went through, and what we got right now in modern times for your community, what's the best advice that each of you can give out there right now to
Who, the kids?
to curb this, or what's your, so that realization that you had when when you at the movie theater, when you wanted to go up to the balcony, but she was like, no, we're staying down in the front row, and then eventually you said years later you understood. What is there anything you could say to maybe give someone out there
I'll let
moment?
Vic have it.
Please
first.
let me
I'll
have
let
this.
Vic have it
Damn,
first.
let me have this one.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to lay it all out, make sure.
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
You
understood.
did a good job. You did a good job.
Let me have this. Please let me have this, motherfucker.
Go, man.
If you're asking me, what can I do?
What do you have to say?
What
No,
do I have
I'm
to
not
say?
asking you what you can do. I'm asking you what do you feel you could say?
There ain't shit I can do, or there ain't shit I can say that's gonna make a difference.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all you got to say.
Exactly, because it's not in my hands.
It's not in your hands.
It's
but
not in my hands. It's in the hands of a majority of people.
What do you want them to hear? I'm not asking you to say something that you know is going to affect change or have change.
What I want them to hear is
What do you want them to hear?
What I want them to hear is that we're all in this shit together. We're all on this planet together. We all got to live together. We all have kids and grandkids. They all going to inherit this shit. They're going to inherit not the planet that's going to shit, but they're going to inherit all this these fucking right to the right shit, left to the left shit. It's
Talking about the world, you're talking about the planet, you're talking about our country. What?
talking about every fucking thing. It's not in no one person's hands. It's not in one.
And I'm not asking you to solve every problem or fix everything, but if you could reach one person right now,
Maybe you should ask them if you were to take somebody under your wing.
that's a little too specific, but a good good thing.
If you were to take
I see what
somebody
you're trying
under
to
your
get.
wing, what would you do to help them?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of talk here right now. So I wanted to open up that box and see what we
I
could
feel
get
like
at.
I feel raw inside right now. I feel like there's a lot of shit.
That's
just
all right.
like
That's all right, man. Feel
opened
your
up from the
feelings.
past. Like
Yeah, it's okay.
I feel like fucking
all right.
exploding. Actually, man,
all
I feel
right.
fucked up.
Explode, man.
Because I know that the world is a good place. I know that people in general are good.
There's more
But
beauty
it
than
seems
evil,
like
yeah.
there's a lot of shit that's going on that's not reflective of what the majority of the fucking people
right. The
are.
bad
It's
shit's
always been
amplified.
like that, though.
The bad
It's
shit's
always been
amplified,
like
yeah.
that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
The bad
I think
shit's not
majority of
amplified.
people are good people. That's why I hang out with the people that I hang out with, because I feel like there's good in everybody. It's just that somehow the shit's all fucked up.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's
tough.
I want to get into politics so motherfucking bad right now.
We'll save
But
that for the studio.
I'm not gonna engage into it. But boy, I tell you, it's hard. Okay, I'm a good person.
Yes, you are.
There is no doubt about this. I'm a good person. I feel like most people are good, but it's so motherfucking hard for me right now to like some people.
All right. I understand. It's tough, man. What about you, Harry? You all right? How you feeling? You ready to explode?
I just want to say that it's okay that you feel that way,
Absolutely.
you know, because it's exhausting. Especially when you spend your life trying to do things for the better.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's always a barrier or a challenge that you have to overcome, or there's something that you have to do that, you know, it's a tax. It
Constant.
really is.
It's a fucking constant foot on your neck.
Yeah, and whatever people want to call it, it's oppressive and it's fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
And so when you said what you just said, somebody like me, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to honor what you said and let it be.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'll just say this. I can't say really what's on my mind.
Why not? Why do you feel that way? You can say anything on your mind right now, dude.
No,
Dude,
I
we're
can't.
here. We're
No,
in
I
it.
cannot.
We're in it. Okay.
And I can't.
If you don't want to, that's fine.
Yeah, the
but you
reason
can. You can. Don't say you can't. You're capable.
Okay.
But if you don't want to, that's okay too.
Okay. So, see, you're not honoring that. If I say I can't say
I'm sorry.
something, I
I'm
can't
sorry.
say something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's okay, Trevor. I
yeah.
get
Get it, Trevor.
I wanted to. I just wanted you to understand that.
No, I
that
understand.
it is okay.
I totally. Yeah, but I can't because
Okay.
I can't. I don't want to open up that can of
That's fine.
worms.
That's fine. I would, and no offense to you guys, I wouldn't do that either. So I get it. I get it. Because there's plenty of stuff that I could say that I wouldn't. Yeah,
Right.
I get it.
You know. So
I now understand exactly what you meant.
I mean, you all see me talk about
Pink Floyd's,
crossing bridges and having two legs and two worlds and stuff.
sure,
You know, you see me trying to relax,
absolutely, every time.
but I'm a very real person. I'm not a hypocrite by any stretch of the imagination. When I work with those, I stayed in higher education to help these kids, especially the kids that people would just let frickin'
Fall through the cracks.
fall through the cracks,
Yeah.
and they would use them for whatever they would. Try to help these kids, and I let them know I believe in them, and I let them know that, in no uncertain terms, it's not enough. They got to do better, but this is why they have to do better, and this is how they have to do it, and this is let me help them. I told this kid out of Metro West Orlando, came, he was going, you know, he was a football player. He was in one of my classes. I said, you know what? He was, oh, yeah. I said, you know what? I'm going to take you under my wing. I said, you're like broken glass. You got no chance.
Damn.
You got no chance. You go on ahead. You be cool. Be all fly and all that. Oh, wait, that's old. I'll say it again. I'm going to take you under my wing. 4 years later, he's graduated. He's going to medical school. He's going to be able to do what he needs to do. I was hard on him, but I was fair. Mm-hmm. And
That's
if I had to, you asked me if I had to, we have to be honest. But the people we're trying to help have to listen.
Mm-hmm. My view is this. I appreciate that. I respect that. I know that about you. But what we cannot do is this. We cannot change or reverse the situation that we're in one motherfucking person at a time. I can grab somebody up under my wing. You can grab somebody up under your wing. You can grab somebody up under your wing. He can grab somebody up under his wing. But we're doing this shit one individual at a time. It's not going to be enough fast enough.
That's what I can do, Vic.
Yeah.
I can do that all the time. I can't necessarily do a larger scale.
Right.
What's the goal? How many do you need to save?
I don't know. You said,
What
would you say?
If I can affect one life, I can save one life, affect one life, change one life in a positive way. That's, to me, that's, maybe that's not good enough.
It's good.
Maybe you could do better.
It's good.
But to me, that's what's
you know,
important.
Listen, it's good. It's good, and it's good
one.
enough. It's good, and it's good enough. It's just not going to help the situation that we're in as a society.
Well, I'm gonna respect why you say that, because it's really dark right now. I'm definitely going to respect that because, you could be right. You could be right. But for me, the only way I can continue to get out of bed in the morning and follow my plan, which is like really simple, get up in the morning, do X, Y, and Z, and go out the door, is if I know that there's a reason. If I lose that, it's over, man. It's over. I'm going to sit in my backyard with my dogs.
Is it more important to save the culture and the country, or your community and your family?
As a person,
What's more important? Maybe that's too. Maybe that's not fair.
As a person
to ask, but
as a person sitting on this panel right here, right now, I have 3 kids. I have 9 or 11 grandkids. I'm not sure. I got 3 great grandkids. I do my best to keep my family focused, and I try to get with my family every fucking week.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
And I try to hug my grandkids and my great grandkids every fucking week. And I'm doing what I can do to keep my kids and grandkids away from all of that harm that society is
perpetuating or whatever.
Well, it's a hurricane, man.
Man, listen, man.
It's a hurricane. It's ugly out there, boy.
I'm gonna stop right now because I'm about to be in
Just
motherfucking
go, man.
tears.
Go
No,
if you
man.
gotta go.
No,
It's fine if you want to stop. I'm sorry.
No, I gotta stop right now because my family is my focus. Although I try to love everybody, but I can't help everybody. I can't jump into your family
and you got to realize
and take over your family. But I can help my family. I can help my kids and grandkids from going down to the goddamn corner store and pulling a goddamn gun out and trying to rob that motherfucker and going to goddamn prison. And then I got to spend every goddamn weekend sending money and going to visit and all that bullshit. I I'm just trying to do my part.
Absolutely.
Is this
It
getting
doesn't
recorded?
seem like a
Are we still recording?
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a
You
lot.
want me to sign off?
It doesn't seem like a lot. But if every family, head of the family, that has multiple members under them, get with them every goddamn week, talk with them, hug them, feed them, interact with them in a positive way,
Yeah.
You know, that's the conundrum, right? We're so far out of balance as a society that that's really not practical or possible for so many people. But the fact that you choose to make that a priority is why, you know, you're not the only person that chooses to make that a priority. So when you look at the scale of it, that's probably why when all this blows over, we're going to be okay, because people like you are going to hold that stitch. They're going to hold that seam together, you know, but not everybody can do that. Not everybody should do that. Right. Those are values that are so deeply ingrained in the family fabric, ideally. Right? Doesn't matter if you're black, white, purple, green, whatever. But as long as there's a core of people that will do that, I find that's probably going to be a saving grace.
We did it as a kid when I was growing up. Every weekend, our elderly.
I get it.
Yeah.
But not every. I mean, you know, you look at our society. You look at global society now. And that's not necessarily the way that people get on with it. But that's what you choose to do. Keep doing it, brother. Keep doing it. But I think just do the best you can. And there's so much that's out of our control. There's so much that's in your control. So you should do that.
That's all you got to focus on is what's in your control.
The musical episode.
Whitey's on them.
Damn, man.
Harry, you got any big shout outs for any great music out there that people need to listen to?
A rat bit my sister Nell.
Oh, yeah?
And her arm began to swell. But Whitey's on the moon.
Damn, man. I thought you had a sister named fucking Damn.
Yeah, so did I. What? All right, Harry. So, what else you got to say, man? How you feeling? Everything all right? Like, what's up? You got any big takeaways? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I appreciate the opportunity. I think that I probably wasn't the best person to do this, but and when I just ended up with
what the fuck did you just say?
When I just ended with a little Gil Scott-Heron quote, you know, people might be like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" But there's a whole reason I said that, and there was a whole reason that he said it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one thing that people need to do is really just step back and ask a simple question. Is this how you want to live?
Yeah.
Is this how you want people to be treated? Would you want to be treated like that? And if you say yes to any of that, then you know what? You really should get some help.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if anybody out there needs that kind of help, Jack always likes to chime in like he is now about that kind of stuff. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody or reach out or express your feelings.
Jack's fucking sleep.
Speak to your friends. Talk to people you know. Don't let it all inside. Don't let it all come out on some podcast.
Like War said,
moment.
like War said, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Thought he said life ain't nothing but bitches and money. Or was that Cube? Oh, that was Cube. My bad.
Wow, that's angry, man. I'm so angry, Trevor.
I am angry. You're right.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all right.
Vic,
I could tell by the salt you put on the hamburger tonight. But other than that, it's okay,
I got a lot
man.
of anger for that. I got a lot of anger for that.
This motherfucker don't know how to handle salt.
That's all right.
I think you're right, Tom.
It's all right. It's all right. Those were good hamburgers, man. It was good.
Just enough.
Thank you. Thank you.
The burgers were good, man.
Vic, I don't want to press you into saying anything else than you've already said to us, but you got any shout outs? You got anything you want to leave us with today?
I do. I got a shout out.
Okay.
And this episode leads me to it, man.
Okay.
So the very reason that my family ended up in Apopka was I had an uncle, a great uncle, my grandmother's brother. He walked
All right.
from Alabama
Oh my goodness.
to Apopka, Florida,
Wow.
and discovered oranges.
Okay. All
That
right.
people were picking oranges and making money.
All right.
And previous to that, all they knew was cotton.
Right. Right. Right.
Okay.
So he walked, he left on his fucking feet. He ended up in Apopka.
What year?
This was in the 30s.
I was going to say, was it in the 30s or
This
mid
was in the
30s?
30s.
Yeah.
It might have been in the late 20s, but 30s is the history that I was able to get back to was like 34. But my
Hard
uncle,
times, boy.
Charlie Taylor, he died a millionaire.
Wow.
All right.
But he came here. He made some money picking oranges. Picking cotton. You could pick cotton all day for fucking a week and you ain't made shit. But he made some money. He made enough money to get a vehicle. He drove back to Alabama, picked up his siblings, told them they got money growing on trees in Florida.
This was in the 30s.
He brought them to Apopka, Florida. And right now in Apopka, Florida, I probably got 500 fucking relatives or more. Just in Apopka. I ain't talking about people that are in Alabama, people that are in New York, people that are all over this fucking country, Ohio. Just right in Apopka that I probably don't even know them all.
It's an amazing accomplishment for your uncle.
Died a millionaire.
That's an amazing
That's a wonderful
accomplishment. That
story.
shows that anything's possible, right? Even so, again, I'm sorry to emphasize it, but the 1930s that was before our great civil rights.
That was
movement.
when folks were moving from place to place. And that was the heart of the Great Migration. So,
But he was still
came
able
to
to
Florida
do it. He did
from
it.
Alabama. If he would have stopped at a certain train station, he would have ended
Went
up
in Chicago.
Chicago.
Yep.
But he still
But he went to Florida.
did it. He did it,
He
though.
sure did.
accomplished what some people think is impossible nowadays.
Charlie Taylor, man. Charlie
right.
Taylor was a hard
Charlie
worker.
Taylor.
You would never know he was a millionaire because every time you would see him, he had a fucking khaki shirt,
Right.
khaki pants,
Right.
fucking cowboy hat,
Right.
some boots.
And-
every fucking day.
You know, when you say that about your ancestor, you think about the fact that if it wasn't for our societies, and this is what this systematic crap is all about, right? There's no reason that somebody with that kind of drive shouldn't have been a freaking Jeff Bezos.
Well, he was
But
maybe
he
the
was
Jeff
black.
Bezos of his time.
No, he was black.
died a millionaire.
It doesn't matter. He wasn't going to be
Billionaires
like,
He
didn't
was never
exist
going to
then.
be a Jeff Bezos. No.
But that's what I'm saying. This
Yeah,
is
he wasn't
this
gonna
is
be a
this is
Rothschild.
how the society held people back. My great grandfather was like his Charlie.
Uncle Charlie, yeah.
Came down from Boston, a barber in the 1890s, early 1900s, following Flagler and all them people that came down. Ended up in La Villa, which is now Jacksonville. He was a barber.
Duval.
Look up Frank Crowd. Google Frank Crowd. He worked hard like your Charlie.
That's all they knew.
And he funded people. He built a theater that's still there in Jacksonville. Ma
Which theater?
Rainey. Well, it's now the Clara Mission.
I thought you were about to say the Sunray.
No,
I was gonna lose my goddamn mind 'cause I've been
It's
there.
a historic building now.
Okay.
Like Ma Rainey and the Chitlin Circuit, they came through there. And, he, like your Charlie, was very successful. But man, imagine if they were in a world that wasn't bounded
By
by
race.
right.
By the 16th, by the 14th Amendment.
They would have been freaking crazy because they were funding and supporting their communities. But yeah, look up
Look up who? Say it again. Say his name.
Frank Crowd.
Frank Crowd. Shout out.
That's CROWD,
Yeah.
like a crowd.
Came
or
down
that-
out of Boston.
Wow.
Awesome, man.
These are
Just
amazing
like
stories,
Charlie.
guys.
What was your full name of your ancestor?
Charlie Taylor.
Charlie Taylor
Look up Charlie Taylor.
from Alabama.
Yep. Hornerville, I think. Hornerville, Alabama.
Okay.
All right,
Probably had red mud. Probably had red soil.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
You know. But if he walked, boy.
But man, just the drive it takes to get on the road and just walk to somewhere unknown with no.
I ain't walking to the Barry. You kidding me?
Pioneers, man.
It's got to be something deeper inside that's driving that.
Pioneers.
No, I've walked a lot in my life. I've walked pretty far. I used to take 20-mile walks on my days off.
You didn't have that kind of drive though. You wouldn't.
Oh no, absolutely. I know. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
trying
but he
to,
was
I'm
going
not trying
south.
to paint that picture at all.
He was going south. Charlie was going south into danger.
Yeah. He didn't care.
He wasn't going north into.
He wasn't
maybe,
staying. He wasn't staying where he was at.
You know.
He was done with that.
Yeah. Right.
And then to just to go back on this, and it's probably a reason why I do what I do with my kids and grandkids. Every Sunday at his house in Apopka on Cleveland Avenue in Apopka, every Sunday, not his family, his kids and his grandkids, the whole fucking family would meet up at his house. His wife would cook food for every motherfucking place. Kids, grandkids,
The whole community?
cousins, their kids,
Sunday was a big feast day.
cakes.
Yeah, Sunday was a big feast day.
How many people? 100?
Shit.
200?
No. Probably
300?
no. Probably 40 or 50 people back then when I was a kid growing up.
Whoever came through.
Anybody who wanted to come who was a part of the
Yeah.
family,
Yeah. Was welcome.
There was always a plate of food. Right. Always a plate of food.
Everybody gets
Always.
a plate.
Always plate of food.
never ran short.
Right. Always plate of food.
Because every vegetable that we ate, he fucking grew it.
I believe
Every
that.
cake that we ate, every pie that we ate, his wife made it.
I believe that. No, I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. I absolutely believe that. Absolutely. All right.
Wow.
All right, guys, that was a lot. Well,
Man, we talked a lot about music.
I got a lot out of the
Love
two
it,
of you.
man. I like
got
it.
a lot out of the two of you there. I don't suppose there's anything we need to close on.
Thank you for listening to my babble.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
went-
Don't apologize. Don't
Off,
apologize.
off the deep end again.
I went off the deep end again,
He
man.
does this. He does this every episode.
Don't
he does
apologize.
this every episode.
Don't apologize.
I only do it when it's triggered, man.
What triggered you?
I don't know what triggered me, but it happened.
Okay, that's all right.
Don't apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, really, I appreciate your let me babble because this is not like.
I know, man. That's great. It's
appreciate
it's
you, man.
absolutely
I'm not-
100% coherent. So I don't know what this
Oh,
babbling
okay.
business
Well,
is.
I'm listening.
You'll see in
to
the
that.
edit. You'll see in the final edit.
The thing is we can write down all this. So we're gonna ask Harry this about music, this about music,
Yeah.
this about music, and then once we sit down and the mics come on,
Yeah.
ain't none of that shit happening.
Well, I will tell you everything I said is my opinion.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to leave?
No, just
for the
thank
people?
you. No, just thank you. You know, and I think y'all are doing great, man. I'm really impressed with how you all grown your
Thank you.
conversations.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
It's really cool. It's really cool. Just like Persimmon Hollow and all the different people. We're sitting on this table. We got 3 different people, and we got Tom over there, and we got the
Jack
Beast.
right at the
We got
soundboard.
the Beast.
Tom never says anything actually into the fucking mic, but he always hand out them goddamn pink slips.
Little pink
That he
slips.
wants some motherfucker about it to say some shit, but he won't say it himself.
Because he's a manager.
All right,
I
Vic,
told you to
done?
stop.
You got anything?
No,
to
I
leave
ain't
us
done.
with?
No, I ain't
okay,
done.
keep going then.
Stop rejecting the motherfucking slip. But next time you bring your fucking slip, give it back to him. Give him the fucking
You
mic.
mean stop accepting it?
Yeah, give him the fucking mic.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how the next pink slip goes.
Yeah, fuck them pink slips.
Is that all you got to say, man?
I'm done.
Harry, you're good.
I'm done. I'm cool. Thank
right.
you.
Excuse me, podcast.
I'm glad I
bro.
was able to do this. I'm glad I was finally able to do it.
I'm glad
Appreciate
too.
you, man. Peace.
All right.
Peace.
Thank you.